There is a exit just off your left-hand side to the west, as well as a larger opening towards the northwest of this cavern. There is a very, very small um, area that is still hidden from your sight, just to the northwest of where the party is gathered in this room. With the hooded lantern, you've got fairly decent illumination in the first half of this room. Where further north it gets too shadowy, but you don't see anything actively moving or feel threatened, so you still feel like you're in a safe space. How would you like to proceed?
Cool. Anybody got objections going to the farther end and then sweeping backwards, or not backwards, but counterclockwise?
So, Rosara searched for traps. Can we actually search the room?
The search is both for traps and that area
Okay.
of the room.
Okay.
The current search is only the entryway to allow you folks in. The entire room is not searched for traps. It is quite a large room and will take a bit of time to search all of it. But yeah, you're welcome. Typically, a search check is going to take a few minutes, and it will cover a 10-foot by 10-foot section. So let me know where you want to specifically spend your time. But an overview of the room, nothing is jumping out at you.
With all that, did Rosara catch all that? Do you know, Connor?
Yes, I heard it all.
Oh, you're back.
She is.
You want to search the rest of the room, and I guess we can search, and the rest of us can search too, maybe if we want, and not look for traps on our side. It may take an hour or more in game, but it's not like we have any place to be, right?
No, not really.
I always prefer to search thoroughly anyway.
Yeah, my stories aren't for like another 8 hours, so we're good.
So the party is going to take its time searching through this room to find any nooks and crannies. Rosara, you've checked the entryway in the immediate area around where the party is. As far as trap searches go, what direction do you want to head in?
Give me just one moment.
No worries.
Our DM seems like he's a very patient guy. Let's see how much we can test that.
Nah, I like this guy.
Good luck.
already.
I've got 7 kids.
You're already here, so there's that.
Oh, that's right. 7 kids.
Patience gets tested daily.
Bro has
Yes,
a whole.
ma'am.
He has
7.
a whole fucking TTRPG table already. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you just play D&D with them?
right.
I do play D&D with them. You're not wrong. Raising them right.
D&D, Dad. Let's just do that.
Shield wall. It's fun.
Very cool.
Already launched 2 out of the house so far successfully. 5 to go.
Well done.
So far, so good.
All right.
I like big families.
Yeah, they can be fun.
And big families are okay with you too.
Okay, so I do want to continue searching up towards the north end of this room.
Okay. And all right, so you're just are we just going back and forth like a sweeping motion, east to west as we work our way north? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick question. I like to do roles when the entire party may be interacting with something. I like to make rolls based on who has the best of a specific skill type. So for instance, right now, if I were to ask which one of the players has the best spot, you guys know who that is offhand, or is that going to take some conversing?
It's probably me or Phelan.
It is not me.
Okay. Can you guys compare notes real quick and let me know what your modifiers are?
Yeah, I'm looking here. Does everybody have access to their character sheets?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
My spot is a +8.
Same.
Fancy.
Wait,
Same.
what skill are we looking at?
Spot.
The spot skill.
See
Mine's
spot run.
+1. I didn't win, did I?
No, you didn't.
You're down here with me, buddy.
Mine is -1, so forget it.
Oh shit.
Okay, so +8 it is.
That's a we ain't seen shit skill.
Gotcha. All right, let's go for a spot check with that +8 real quick and see what that nets us.
Rosar, are you rolling?
Yeah.
All right.
$28.
Holy moly.
Nice, nat 20. Love those.
Not a good time for it, but hey, yeah.
First roll back.
Actually, a fantastic time for it. So, as you guys are beginning to set up your search routine, that roll was Rosara, correct?
Yes.
Who had the +8 roll? Yes. Okay, great. All right, Rosara. The group notices some movement in the shadows through the passageway just to your west. The very small passageway, the 5-foot passageway. The movement you notice is a good distance away, though it's not directly near the passageway. And it's just at the extent of the shadowy illumination. But for those of you with low light vision, you've definitely got some movement. Approximately, let's call it 60 to 70 feet directly due west of you. And at this point, roll initiative.
All right.
Who's rolling first?
I always roll last, so
Everybody catch that? We're rolling for initiative.
yes.
Yes.
Just a reminder, it's near the top of your character sheet on the first page. Add that to a D20.
15 for Rosara.
Okay, and you guys can give me the initiative with your modifier on it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I did.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you. That makes my job so much easier.
Sorry, Jay, you're asking us to call out our initiative with our modifier, or do you mean just in the Discord is fine from the roll?
You can post it, you can call it out, just roll it, but when you communicate the number, if you wouldn't mind communicating the number in total. So your roll plus your modifier, just give me the whatever that end result number is, please.
So in the in-game dice rolls channel on Discord, that's where we do our rolls, and the modifiers are included in the rolls there. If that's enough.
Awesome. That
4.
makes life so easy. Thank you.
Morgana got 4. Gog has 10. Phelan got 17.
Yep.
Phelan got 9 with a -1.
That's fine. Still getting used to jumping back and forth between Tailspire and Discord, so
Yep.
my apologies.
Nope. You're good. You got a lot to keep track of. One thing that
so bad.
One thing that Devin was doing, I think, that helped him was he had Discord open on his phone, but I don't know if that's even something you can do.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, just a suggestion, maybe, if you can.
Okay. And Doc, did you say yours was at? Oh no, yours is the +1.
Yeah,
and
got
yours
a
is at
10.
the -1. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Sweet.
And Connor rolled 23 total.
Nice. Good job, Connor. All right. Getting there, getting there.
Don't rush on our account. We're all making things take forever. Do I have spells left? Oh boy.
That is a Dalen question.
Uh-huh.
Dalen, are you asking if you have spells left?
I'm asking rhetorically. I know what I have left.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
Thankfully, the
I
long
feel like I'm
strider lasts
missing.
for a few hours.
That's true. I feel like I'm missing someone's initiative, and that's probably on me. I've got Connor, Zara, God, Phelan, Morgana. Who am I missing?
Dalen. Dalen and Phelan have rhyming names.
Oh, that's gonna throw me for a loop.
Especially for the fact
That's
that
fine.
Dalen's mic cuts out at the beginning of his sentence, so it just sounds like Alan.
You like that?
Just remember, he's the irritating one.
You can call me
Nice.
Faye. That helps.
Gotcha, Faye. No,
That
no
also
worries. I
rhymes.
just Faye, you're at 17. Okay, I got you now. Sorry about that.
No worries.
All right, let me see if I can drop what you see. Which right now is nothing. Connor, you're gonna take the first turn. You've got the highest initiative. Before you do anything, do you have any questions about where it is that I've set up this movement for you? Do you need me to place something?
It's over. How do I? Oh yeah, I can see it. It's over this way, right? This direction.
Yeah. So more to the west, near where those stalactites are, is where the movement is. So way out.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Also wanted to question, because I have an animal companion as well as Faye. Do our animal companions move on our turn as well?
So your animal companions, they don't act the same way that a familiar does. You don't have an empathetic psychic link with them to direct them. So if you want them to do something, uh, treat them like a fairly smart animal, but it has to be some form of a trick. So you can say, follow me. You can say, go and point a direction. You can say attack, heal, come, fetch. Just try and think of their activity more along those ways. You can, however, handle them as a free action. So,
Okay.
Give them a basic order as a free action, and they'll go at the same time you do.
Gotcha.
So just to clarify, it sounds like we're not the people who are the quote unquote owners of the animal companions aren't controlling them anymore. They're NPCs. That this is the way we probably should have been doing it. They're NPCs that you have to issue commands to.
I'm
Does that
gonna
sound
say
right?
it's a hybrid of that.
Okay.
They're not complete NPCs, but they're not player characters either.
Right.
Sure.
Where a familiar is closer to a player character. You'll still, for the most part, control them. But if what I see occurring seems a lot more detailed than a well-trained, slightly smart animal is going to be able to figure out, then I'll throw in some adjustments as needed. But for now, let's just keep as we've been doing. Just try and keep in mind their activity needs to be more basic and animalistic.
Noted.
Very good.
So then I will move to this wall here. And
what weapon are you currently equipped with, Connor?
Oh, with the great sword. Great axe, sorry. Great axe.
Your great sword axe. Okay, copy.
So I have the great
Connor,
axe.
you're holding the hooded lantern.
I
So
am.
that illumination is following you. What kind of vision do you have? Do you have low light vision?
I have no light vision.
Or human?
I'm
Gotcha.
human.
All right.
So
Copy.
He's only human.
Give me a second.
He's born to make mistakes.
Wow,
I get it.
going full 80s style.
So if I'm understanding hooded lanterns correctly, you can snuff out the light, right? Yeah, you can hide it rather.
Um, yeah, you should be able to, without putting it out and having to relight it, you can reduce it. Effectively get rid of the light, yes.
Gotcha. So yeah, I want to just excuse me. I want to go ahead and do that and just have the lantern on me. I'm basically gonna use this. I'm not gonna do any kind of like attacks or anything. I'm gonna use this turn to just kind of like like hide the light and then take the time to swap weapons.
Okay, and you're swapping to the bow?
Longbow, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you snuff the light out. It's for those of you with low light vision. You are now in a crap ton of darkness. There is a very small glow about Connor. So you can see his area and you can see anything within about 5 feet of him, but pretty much everything else in this room just goes out. You've got a little bit of illumination of the exit to your south. Uh, you've got the exit to the west right next to Connor, but only because Connor's next to it. Everything else to the north is just gone. So human vision, low light vision, you guys are in a crap ton of darkness right now. All of you with dark vision, you're fine out to 60 feet.
Real quickly, the
All right.
folks who are watching the stream, the compass is down in the bottom left if you need to figure out which directions we're calling out here. Like right now, I'm looking north, quote unquote. Sorry, go ahead, DM.
No worries. Okay, so that was Connor's turn. You've got your weapons swapped out. You are currently using your longbow. Next up, dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Which one of you party members has dark vision? I know Phelan does because he's a dwarf. Who else? And Gog?
I do.
Anyone else?
Rick.
Rosara.
I assume. Morgana?
Yes, I can see.
Awesome.
Morgana, you only have low light. I don't think you have dark vision.
As a half elf, yeah.
Doesn't that mean I can still see a little bit?
No. You can see a little bit, but not just the parts that are lit like he was describing. You can't see in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah, for low light vision, you need some light source. Your vision is just twice as good as a human's when you have it. But in pure darkness, you see nothing. You're not in pure darkness, but you have very few illuminated areas around you. So dark vision, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I've got Gog and Dalen with a D.
And Rosara.
Anyone else? And Rosara, copy. Okay. Right.
And then DM are you doing initiative and our turns and all that outside of Tailspire for now?
Initiative and your turn order, like my notes. Yes, that's outside of Tailspire.
Okay, because I don't know if you know this, but you can. You don't have to. We can run this way if we need to for now. But you can set the initiative order in Tailspire and then switch us to combat mode, and then it'll go in order for whoever was first, etc.
All right. That does sound great. If I could figure out how to do that shortly, let me.
Yeah, we don't have to do that this second. I just want to make you aware of it.
Gotcha. All right, I'll work on that during some downtime. See if we can get it up, but not right this second. Next up, let's see. I asked before about Spot. How are we doing on listen checks? Who's got really good ears in this crew?
I think that might be me again. I don't know. What's yours, Phelan?
Hold on 1 second.
Mine's 8.
Mine's a 9.
7 and 8. That's
Oh, well, there
pretty
you
good.
go.
All right, whoever's got the highest, give me a listen roll.
Holy moly.
Listen for shenanigans.
Yep.
Listen
Like that.
for shenanigans.
I shall shenan
right.
again.
I rolled a 25.
That is phenomenal. Great roll. Okay, so
Boromir would have rolled a 26.
basically, You rolled a 26?
I said Boromir would have rolled a 26.
Absolutely. All right. That just hurts my soul, just so you know. You start eating tomatoes, you're getting kicked out. Like, I'm letting you know. Do not grossly
Haha.
eat tomatoes.
Easy
That
enough.
is nasty. That is the worst. All right, just a little background. When I do group rolls like this, so uh, Fei Lin's got the 9, but the 16 is in use for all of you. So when I'm giving you group info, this isn't just for Phelan, this is for the whole group. Whoever the roller is has the best hearing, so I might give you a little bit extra, but in this case, what you hear is the same as what the rest of the party hears. There's definitely movement coming from the room to the west. You don't have a count on number, but you can hear more than two things are moving. And by moving, um, it sounds, Phelan, due to your role, it sounds bipedal, so two-legged in nature, but it's fairly quiet. You're barely picking it up.
Okay.
All right, next up in the initiative order is Phelan, so take your turn.
Um, well, since I can't see very well right now, I'm just going to go ahead and cast Magic Thing on my wolf friend.
All right. Awesome. Magic
Fingers free.
thing done. You still have a move action left if you'd like to use it.
Nah, we gotta end the turn here.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Rosara, you're next. You've got dark vision. You don't see anything currently, but it's your turn. What are you doing?
I would like to attempt to move silently into the next room just inside. If I've got enough room to do that. Let me double check.
Your movement is what, 30 feet?
Yeah.
Normally, when you're moving stealthily, you're
1,
moving at half
2.
speed. You could get right in the doorway with a double move action, but that wouldn't leave you anything else for the turn.
Well, I think that's probably going to be okay. All right. So I imagine you would like a sneak roll.
Feel free to move the mini to where you want the guy to be.
I'll move silently. There it is. Why am I looking at
You
the
gonna
horse?
try to hide over there too?
Who is that?
Oh,
I was just
Rosara.
asking
Me.
Rosara if she thought she was gonna try to hide too.
You can move into that next space if you'd like to. It's your call where you want to be. There you go. Good. All right. And you've got your stealth roll in.
Yep, I'll be
There we go.
getting it in just a second. I'm double checking my numbers.
No worries. I see it posting.
Guys, I'm impressed. I thought we were gonna spend a ton of time having to look things up, but you guys, everybody's done pretty well about knowing where their stuff is at this point. Very good.
Yes.
All right, so 19 for moving silently and a 22 for hide.
All right. If it makes it easier for you guys when you're doing stealthy things, if you'd like to just say, "Hey, I'm hiding and moving silently," just roll one die, and if they're two different modifiers, that's fine. The one die can apply to both of them. If that makes it easier for you, I'm happy to have that shortcut for you.
I don't mind rolling twice.
All right. All right.
She
So
likes
there
a
we go.
challenge.
19 on move, 22 on hide.
Plus, if I fuck one up, I might do better on the other.
Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true.
Tripped,
All right, let me
but you
find
hit
my
well.
die.
It's just like Metal Gear, and they're like, what was that?
Sweet. All right, you move up, and Rosar, you do have dark vision.
Mhm.
Let's see, you're up to 60 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gives you a good bit. All right, yeah. Okay, Rosar, you make out the gangly form of a creature just at the edge of your dark vision behind a stalagmite. Let's see, stalagmite or stalactite?
Stalactites hold tight. Those
Stalactite
are
is
ones
from
with
the
ceilings.
ceiling. There you
Yeah.
go, stalagmite it is. It is not doing any decent job of concealing itself. Um, let's see, for the party, or Rosar, you're the only one that's got eyes on it right now. Um, Rosar, what knowledge skills does your character possess?
I have local and dungeoneering and nobility.
Dungeoneering. Okay, go ahead and give me a dungeoneering check. That would be
Uh
applicable.
oh.
There's a 8.
Nice.
Okay. You have no idea what it is. It is humanoid and it is medium size and it makes you feel uncomfortable the way it's looking at you. Other than that, that's all you got. You have a you've done your double move, so you've got no other move or standard action left, but you do have a free action. If you'd like to interact with your fellows or communicate, just remember that you need to keep it fairly concise. Combat rounds are 6 seconds, so just something short and sweet if you need to say anything to your fellow PCs.
I'm just going to look at them and then point that direction at it.
Nice. All right.
I saw nothing.
Silent. I like it.
Well,
Steel Team
God,
6
you are
over
up,
here.
sir.
yeah, I'm within 5 feet of you. You should be able to catch the vague outline of my movement.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him.
Connor, you've got it.
Yeah, I just
Connor's
felt the
got
wind
it.
shift
God's
back.
got it. Dalen's got it. Phelan and Morgana have no idea. They don't even. They can. Wait, you know what? You're right next to Connor. Yeah, they can make out your hand signs. You're within
See?
5 feet of him.
I told you.
Well, you crept up and I
Yep,
just
I
felt
like
the
it.
wind
Good
move. I
check.
was like, what was that?
And then I went like this.
All right, God, you're up, sir. Oh wait. Yeah, that's right. God's up. Go for it.
Yeah. Well,
Good old
where's Rosara at? Because then I'm gonna make my way towards her.
Does anybody remember
So-
how to ping?
T
Yeah,
and then
T.
click.
E and then click?
Yep.
Rosara is over
I'm
there
right here. I just
somewhere.
can't you see me? I'm right here.
Oh,
The red arrow.
you've got your own ping.
Your stream is
Wanna
a little
move over to
choppy
her?
here, but
Dog?
yeah, if we're about to throw down, I'm gonna make my way over there.
Are you pulling your greatsword?
Oh hell yeah!
How do I rotate again? Does anyone remember? Is
Hold
it
down
Q
the
and E?
middle mouse
Oh, there it is.
button.
Alt button.
Oh, there's that.
Yep, Alt, and just move your mouse. For
Yep.
the record, Phelan and Rosar, what are you guys currently armed with?
Rapier.
Rosar, that's the rapier.
I have a sling.
yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Got sling out. Copy. All right.
Excuse me.
And God, as you're moving, you're taking out what weapon?
You should get a shillelagh.
A great sword.
Great sword. Not just an okay sword. It is a great one.
It's better than
So-
okay.
Diagonal movement. First square is 5 feet. Second square is 10 feet, right?
Yeah. So, God, if you were to do your first 2 diagonals, that would be 5 and then 15s. So if you have a 30-foot move, you'd still have 3 squares left on a normal move action.
Gog has crazy barbarian speed plus a feat that makes him even faster, so he's 45 feet.
It's like Saitama.
Yeah, I'm trying to see my my total speed on here. Yeah. Needless to say, don't want to brag, but Gog is pretty fast.
Oh boy, here we go.
You sure you don't want to go ahead and go into rage now?
He knows what he's doing.
Now's not the time for rage. Yeah, 45 feet down here. That comes later.
Just silent
Okay,
rages.
so I'm just gonna do this, and then if I do it wrong, somebody tell me. So that's one.
Wrong.
This is gonna be 2, so that's 3 altogether.
Yeah.
4,
Yep, 4,
5, 6. Do you want to move past Razar, or do you want to stand behind her?
So does she tell me that there's no traps or something? Does she make that
She
clear
didn't
to
say
everybody?
anything about that. She just made the hand signal pointing over there, and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
for
stay
a
just
fact
kind
that
of.
She has not searched that area for traps.
And I'm just gonna make my way kind of right behind her or beside her for now.
The area right there is cramped. You probably can't. I don't even know if you can get through her. Actually, if you wanted to, you could probably stand behind her, and that's it.
Yeah, I'll
Friendlies
just
can
be
move
behind
through
her for
friendlies
now.
just fine.
Yeah, I was about to ask that too.
For combat, you can move through friendlies just fine. So if you need to do so, you're welcome to. Just you can't end on the square that they are without it being a very tight situation. That will reduce your armor class and your reflex saves.
Got it.
So, can you see okay there, dog? Where you are now?
Yeah, your stream is just a little bit choppy though, but I can see everything.
Okay. So you're good right there. Are you gonna end your turn there with your greatsword out, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop here for now.
Okay. So that's Dog's turn.
Next up is Dalen. What you doing, dwarf man?
Dalen's pulling his mace. He's gonna start moving towards Connor, and he's gonna say in a sort of loud whisper, "I'm kind of out of spells, friends." And that's his turn. So let's see how far he can get here.
Noted.
1, 2, 3,
That's too many spaces.
4. Shut up. 5, 6. That is one move action. And he pulled his mace at
That's
the
30
same
feet.
time. I think he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Just a quick question. Your dwarf's move speed, 30 feet or 20 feet?
It's 20, but I have the long strider going.
Oh, nice. Yep, that helps. Sweet.
Yep.
All right. Dalen, anything else on your turn? You're done?
I am done, sir.
All right, Morgana, you're up.
How many feet did Dalen move?
30.
30 feet.
I will move 20 feet in that direction, and that's it.
All right. So you'll be right next to Dalen. Okay,
Well,
and do you have any
I'm a bit
weapons
behind
drawn?
him, but... Right?
From the perspective that we saw the creatures, or somebody saw the creatures, and the direction that the group is moving, you are quote unquote behind me.
Okay, that's where I want to be.
Wait, and anything in your hands, Morgana?
Nope.
You might want to pull your spear, just because it's better to have a weapon out even if you don't use it.
Okay.
You
Very
can
good.
still cast with
Very
your
good.
free hand.
Your character choices.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
We get a final determination. We hands free or we holding a spear?
Spear.
Spear it is. Right.
And that's it.
Good. Top of the order, Connor.
All right.
Balin, did you not move?
No, she stood still.
Nope. I
Okay.
stood still.
And then did Daisy not move either?
No, she did not. But she's
Okay.
moving now. I'm gonna like whisper over to her to have her move over to me, and just basically I'll tell her to watch, like from the northern area that we haven't checked, just in case
All right,
something
so
happens.
you're having her watch the northern area. Gotcha. So she's on guard duty.
Yeah, essentially, I'm gonna have her like right here. Here, that works.
That works.
I'm gonna have her watch, and I'm just gonna take
What's Connor doing?
take a couple steps in, right here. Just kind of button hook to the
And
wall.
Connor, you can barely see anything. Like you can see the wall next to you,
Mhm.
and the ground right in front of you, and that is it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much stopping right here anyway.
Okay.
And
So you've got the move action done. Anything else?
I am going to. I'm just going to basically set my lamp down on the ground and just kneel next to
Okay.
it. And off chance that something like I hear action start to happen, I'm gonna unhood it.
You can do a ready
Alright,
to
so
action.
you've
That's a
got the
standard
kneel.
action.
Well, that
What is?
I was gonna say you could do a ready to action. Isn't that a standard action to unhood the lamp if
Ready
you hear
action.
something or whatever?
A ready action is a standard action. You can kneel as a part of the end of your that little bit of movement you did, so you're good. Just so you know, kneeling is a thing in D&D. You're where it has like stats to it.
yeah, I am.
Okay, yep, just wanted to confirm.
All good.
Like, don't get into a melee and lay down. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
there's
I'm good. I'm
consequences.
good.
A lot of it's common sense, but I always like to check. All right, you've got a
Feeling
ready
like.
to action to.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You got ready to action to unveil
The light.
the lamp, and you're good. Brings me to my action.
Connor, I'm sorry. What did you say is going to trigger you unhooding that? Like if you see something approaching or hear something?
Yeah, if I hear
He
something.
says when the action starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means I might catch a foot to the face, but once I recover, I'm unhooding it.
So just a real quick for your own edification while the DM's figuring out what he's doing next, that when you ready an action like that, if you decide to use it when something does trigger it, your initiative order changes at that point. You go just before the triggering action, if that makes sense.
Correct.
It don't.
Yep. So there's two types of actions here that mess with initiative order. Ready action is the one that you did. It's got a very clear trigger, and it only goes off if that trigger is met. If you do a delay action, you're just waiting, and then when something happens, you can respond, but your initiative, instead of being before the trigger, your response is going to be an initiative count after whatever happens. Because it's open-ended, you don't have a trigger, you're not ready, you're just waiting. So it's more responsive to things happening. But where a ready to action, you have to state what you're doing, which you did, thank you. Delay action, you don't have to state at all what you're doing. You're just waiting, and when something happens, you can take the rest of your turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go, bad guys. Dun, 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 dun.
I was not
All right,
expecting to
let's.
get into a fight this early.
Yeah.
I'm not mad
No,
about it. I was just making
no
a
apologies.
comment.
I figured we would because of where we were.
Uh-huh. What the hell's that?
Your mama.
That thing has how much speed on it? Holy shit!
Connor,
But
you
it-
just got charged by
Oh.
something. I will give you a chance to maybe hear it coming. So if you want to make a listen check for me, that will let you get your ready to action off.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's in darkness for its entire approach. So if you don't hear it coming, it's got the jump on you. That's funny. For those of you that are not a part of our Discord channel, Connor's dice roll is the oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap dice roll, which is one of my
Yep.
favorites.
Very good.
Let's see. That is a
You got
10.
Gollum chasing down on him.
That is not going to do it for you, Connor. Although you do have a good modifier there, that's not going to pull out the dice roll.
Right. The
So the
modifier
ghouls
is
got
great.
you by surprise. Yeah, it's a good modifier. I like it. All right, so let's see. Ghouls attack. Let's get my 20-sided over near the combat area a little bit more. All right. That's going to be a total of a 17 to hit. Connor, what's your armor class without your dexterity modifier?
Yeah, I was just about to say it's without the dexterity modifier, it is 13.
13. All right. I'm a 17 on the hit roll because of the charge.
All right.
So unfortunately, you're going to take some damage.
All good.
It charges at you and bites.
Beautiful.
Not a pleasant experience by any means. I'm going to need you to make a fortitude save in addition to taking some damage.
All right.
All right, Connor, you're taking 4 hit points of damage.
Okay.
And let me know what that fortitude save comes out as.
That is a. Oh, why couldn't it be reflex? That'd have been better. 20. Modified 20.
Oh, dirty 20. I'll take it. That is good. All right, let's see. By any chance, what kind of knowledge skills do you have? Because this creature's right on top of you.
Knowledge. Oh, sweet. I have nature, geography, and dungeoneering.
All right, I assume your nature's pretty good, right?
Nature, yes.
All right, go ahead and give me a knowledge nature roll.
All right. Nature. Oh shoot! It's always when you want it. It's always when you want it to count.
Our fucking knowledge rolls are. That's the same roll I got for my knowledge.
Pretty great. All right, so Connor, basically this looks like a homeless guy. You just got bit by a homeless Underdark vagrant. My apologies.
Rabies.
You may want to wash that wound out with some soap when you're done.
Noted. You said that
Don't know
was how
what
much
you've
damage
been eating
again?
recently.
4. Okay.
4 points of damage, sir. 4 hit points.
Thank you. Easy enough. So I'm pretty sure everybody heard the audible. Ah!
Oh yeah.
To be fair, I'm standing right there. I saw the whole
There's
thing.
Skill out. Yeah. Yeah, good fun. A little bit of an angle, but that is it.
Do I get to unhood the lamp?
You unfortunately do not. The trigger that you had, you weren't able to respond to it,
Right.
and now you're in the middle of defending yourself from melee. So
Well,
you have more important things to do than kick over the lamp at the moment.
at least my initiative
So
still
maybe free
stands.
action next turn. Good. All right, let's see if there's anything else happening. Sorry, just doing the rest of the turn, and we're done. Phelan, you are up.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up behind Morgana, Wolf, and I, so I don't get left
Okay.
in complete darkness.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Not much I can do right now.
Is that a good spot for you?
Yes.
All right.
And my
Wolf
furry
has
friend.
magic fang, right?
He has magic thing on him right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But he is injured still.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Okay. Anything
Yeah,
else
that's
for
right.
you,
Because
Phelan?
I took that heal away from him.
That's it for my turn.
Okay, Rosara.
Well, let's see
Be
here.
right back.
What have we got going on? It's one.
Well, your boy just got munched on, so that's one thing going on.
Well, why couldn't you put yourself in a position where you'd be flanking so that I could, where it'd be easier to flank it, so that I could help you?
Everybody else is supposed to figure out how to flank for her. That's how it works, gang.
Yes, that is exactly how that works. You're supposed to put yourselves in a situation where it is easiest for me to flank.
Oh, well, I mean, that means we'd have to go all the way around the wall.
Well, no, actually, if you were just one more over and he was right in front of you, it'd be a lot easier to get behind him, that's all.
Yeah, would it?
Yeah. So let's see here. It's 1, 2. So wait, no, that's 5. 5, 10. The first one's 5, right?
So if you land on this square, Rosar, and then move out of it, the creature will get an attack on you.
All right, so never mind that.
Within its threat
So
area.
1,
So
hold on, 1, 2, 3,
would be here.
4. Isn't that 4?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got 4, 5.
And then I can kitty corner, and that's 6. Can I
That's
do
gonna
that
be
one?
6 and 7. It's gonna count you twice because it's gonna be your second diagonal. So you can get close to him and pop here with 6, but going here is gonna be just outside of your move this turn, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Don't you have a crossbow?
I do, but I don't have it out, and I don't really want to waste the time getting it out. That's which I might as well just get up behind the thing and start stabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just do a regular
And
attack.
on your next action, you could take a 5-foot step safely without it getting an attack on you, and that would put you in a perfect flank with Connor.
Yeah, I think I'll have to do that. So let's see here. That means, oh, I better. It's easier if I do this. So, what?
Interestingly, when you guys don't ping, but you hit that T button, we could see your cursor turn into something. So that I didn't realize that. That's pretty helpful too.
Yeah.
3. So then I can go, here, since I can do that. I can go to this one and then to this one. Is that correct?
This one, and then this one.
That's what I thought. All right. So I'm just going to put myself there.
Looks good. All right,
Turn!
you get an attack on it.
How the fuck do you turn?
Hold Alt.
Hold down Alt.
And then
There you go.
rotate your mouse.
It's moving up and down. Oh, that's control. That's why.
Smooth.
I like how your treasure chest follows you when you spin around.
Wee. Anyway,
You done?
sorry. Yes, I was dancing. Give me a break. All right, and then I'm going to attack. Which means now I've got to remember all my bullshit. Is that right?
Are you?
Yeah, +8. All right.
Like, it's still all set up. It's just that it's not connecting correctly. Right.
Huh?
Your modifiers and stuff are still all set up on that one site. It's just not.
No, I
connecting
have
correctly.
to add them back in, but since when I was trying to do it, everything decided to go crazy. I decided to come back and deal with it later. So that's
So you just rolling in Discord for now?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, yep.
Did I say 8? 8. Okay. I got an 11.
10, 11. That is not going to make it. It evades your attack.
Hey.
All right. Anything else before we move along?
Nope. That's it. That's all I got.
Reaction? Good. All right. God, you're up, sir.
Am I able to charge this fool and try to like grab him?
Charges, you need somewhat of a straight
Straight line.
line. Yeah, with that corner there, if it was just a 5-foot step, but you're gonna need to move to get into a place to be a straight line. So unfortunately, charge is gonna be out this turn.
Sorry, Drift Master.
Well, I want to try to grab onto him and see what the hell's the deal was. All right. Well, I'm going in a rage. God damn it.
Oh, here he goes.
All right. Hang on. I've got to pull up all my rage notes and stuff. It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
It's exactly. All right.
Any
So I'm
other-
going in a rage.
ahead.
And I'm at least going to make my way down this little hall here and at least start making my way towards this gangly creature.
Oh, you can definitely get into combat with him this turn. You just can't charge him.
Okay. Well, then can I do? Can I grapple him? Can I just like try to like grab him by the neck or something?
But
and-
you'd
him up?
have to put your sword away to do that.
Not necessarily. He can hold the
No?
sword in one hand. So, God, quick question for you. Do you by any chance have the improved grapple feat?
I do not.
Okay, so the only advice I'm going to give you here is if you choose to initiate a grapple to like a creature, an animal, which, something that has natural attacks, which this thing clearly does, since you knew it just bit your friend. Um, or if you're trying to initiate against someone that is armed with a weapon, they will get an attack of opportunity on you while you're initiating. Think about like trying to grab a lion that its mouth is pointed at you. As you reach out, it's going to try and grab you. It might not. Once that initiated attack of opportunity is done, then we can get right into the grapple. So it's your choice, grapple or whack. Just be aware of the consequences.
Yeah, if you had that feat that he was talking about, they wouldn't get that attack of opportunity. I think it does something else for you too, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
What feat do you have?
He doesn't have improved grapple. I'm just saying if he had that.
No, I do
If you
not.
had improved grapple, you could initiate without an attack of opportunity. That's the only benefit to that.
Oh, okay.
And you're better at
Then
grappling, which is a great benefit.
Yeah.
then I'm gonna say to hell with all that. I'm in rage, and I got my sword out, and my friend got bit, so he's got to go.
Your friend?
Gotta go. All right. Take your swing.
All right, let me get in the chat here.
Okay.
DM, these bonuses that he has to attack and damage, we've checked them 5 times over. These are not incorrect as far as we know.
Okay.
He is a problem. In fact, that's what
I feel like
Gog,
you're saying that because I'm about to see a really, really high number.
Gog actually means problem in Orcish.
Yep. If the attack connects, then we'll pray for you.
Nice.
I think
So I
that
got a
hit.
30 attack. Did I
That's a
get him?
crit threat, sir. I need you to confirm that critical.
So,
Alright.
okay, we're still doing just the 11 or higher confirms, or are we going to the actual rules as written crits?
I'm just referring to rules as written. You guys were critting on 11 or higher?
Yes, that was one of the house rules that we were using, and you said they were going to continue to use those. I just wanted to confirm. So you want us to
I
use
remember looking over the house rules. Let me just take a quick double check. The house rule for the crit was on the damage.
it
Not
was
on.
there were 2 house rules. We were confirming on an 11 or higher, and then if it didn't confirm, it still did max damage. That's what we were using up to this point. I don't have a strong opinion either way. Just everybody that keep in mind, if you're saying you want us to keep it, the bad guys get it too.
Exactly. All right. So my preference here was at least when I read it, I guess my focus was on the damage side. So
Hmm.
crits, as far as your attack rolls and the confirmation on them, that's as written. So you crit on a 19 or 20 with this sword. Your confirmation, you just need to get a normal attack roll success. Doesn't that's
Okay.
it. And then the damage, instead of rolling one die and doubling, tripling, or quadrupling it, you just max damage on whatever the die is, and then roll a die and add it to whatever your max damage is. You'll keep your crits feeling like crits. You'll do good damage with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Right.
just to this part that we're working on right now, Gog. All you need to do is an attack roll as though you were attacking normally, and you don't have to crit again on this attack roll. You just have to actually hit it to confirm. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Just
Okay.
just
So
do the die roll again. That's all. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
with the regular rage modifier.
Just the exact same die roll with the exact same modifier. Just roll it
Okay.
again.
Yeah.
As long as it hits, your crit goes through. If you miss, it's still a really good hit. Oh my gosh, ridiculous! All right,
Yeah.
yeah, that crit's going through. So you're doing 12 damage in addition to the 2d6, and then you can give me your strength modifier on top of that. Oh man, this thing's gonna get chonked.
So
I
I
thought
think it
with
would
my
be
rage on damage, it's +10.
yeah, 2d6 plus 22. I think is what we're gonna say, Gog.
2d6
Yeah,
plus
there you go.
22.
Yeah,
Yep.
totality.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 2d6 plus 22. 24 damage.
Jesus.
Rip. Still crazy.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. You just straight lop this creature's head, separating it from the body, and the rest of the body goes into a seizure on the ground as it doesn't understand yet that it's dead. But
Nice.
it is dead.
Huh.
Gross.
Sounds like a normal day with
Well
Gog.
Yep. Oh, Gog chopped somebody's head off again. Well, it's just another Monday.
Yep.
Now, question: is it still biting Connor while its head's caught up?
done. That would be hilarious. It's still chewing at this point. No,
I'm just caught
it
in
did
an
not
Evil Dead
lock on. It
situation.
just bit. This is my
Find his head.
broomstick.
Yeah.
Find a head in the cooler. Anyway.
All right, God, well done, Dalen. You're up, sir. What are you doing?
Well, the one thing that we saw is dead. I'm gonna move up to the group there. Let me. My computer's flipping out a little bit. Give me 1 sec here. Okay, there we go.
1, 2.
Shut up,
God, it's gonna make me vomit.
Captain Literal. Listen, you can go watch Phelan stream if you want. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm gonna stop there. Do I recognize this thing's corpse? I have knowledge, religion.
Yeah, make the roll.
Do I have knowledge, religion? I should have knowledge,
Should.
religion.
I'm pretty sure you
Your
do.
cleric,
You've
I
used it
hope
before.
so.
Yeah, I have
hope so.
knowledge, religion.
It'd be really funny if he was a cleric and didn't. And he went
Mhm.
around proselytizing like nonsense that had nothing to do with
I
the
mean, that
dwarf
sounds like
belief.
my MO.
There's a max charisma.
Oh God.
All right, I am trying to roll here. Give me 1 sec.
One of those prosperity guys. I can see it already.
Mm-hmm.
You ever wonder why dwarves have all the gold and riches?
I got a 6. Wow, that was good.
You
Not a
suck.
6. You're terrible,
Sweet.
but you're also a cleric, so a DC 5 will give you that it's definitely undead.
Oh, that is an undead, I tell everybody.
I don't know. Looks kind of dead to me.
Okay.
No,
It's dead undead.
That's reading.
yeah.
It's
Dalen looks a
undead.
little. Dalen looks a little exasperated after Rosara's comment, and then looks over to Connor, and starts trying to assess his wound. He's not moving over there or touching him or anything. He's just taking a look at it from where he's standing a few feet away.
Yeah, just
Connor's
look at
got the
thumbs
COVID,
up.
clearly.
Yeah, I caught the Modelo virus.
Oh boy.
There's
Oh, instead of coronavirus? Ah.
6 foot distancing. I wouldn't get closer if I were you. All right, Dalen, well done. Next up is Morgana.
I can't see super well, but I guess I'll go into the room that they're in.
The lamp is right next to Connor on the ground, so there's faint illumination around him. So you can
Yeah.
at least see that well.
Yeah, that's fine because I don't want to go past them. So,
You want to stand there next to
Sure.
Connor?
yeah.
Okay.
Touching the COVIDs. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
And hear some footsteps. I'm like, Jesus. Oh wait, sorry, wrong guy.
Does Siva stay with you unless you say otherwise, pretty much?
Yeah.
Siva is her crystal cat familiar, by the way, so it's occupying the same space as her.
Sounds good. Unless you dictate otherwise, that'll be how we play it. All right. All right. After Morgana, we're back up to top of the order. Connor, how you feeling?
Doing super. I
didn't
just say
bet.
thanks, Gog, and then I say thanks, friend, and then I open up the lamp.
All right, you guys are back to good illumination all around you. Doesn't reveal anything, but the lantern is open. What else are you doing, Connor?
Okay, you say you don't see anything else, right?
Correct.
I am going to.
What in the
Well,
hell? Sorry, go ahead.
I know I can get basically over here, and there's nothing going on
Okay.
in this area. Let me see. What can I do to? I think I can double move. Let me see. Or maybe I could just get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, I'll just stop here. That's fine. I'll stop here.
All right, and your keep. Okay.
Um.
All right. Let me pause you for a minute right there. Where is the lantern in your hand, or is it back on your belt?
I
Or did you leave it on the floor
I left it.
behind you?
I left it on the floor.
Okay, good.
For lighting.
All right,
You
stay
want the
there
lights to
for a
move all
second,
over the
sir.
place? One more time. Sorry.
He was getting a
Just
look
a
from his
second.
wife.
The lights. The lantern. Go. I'll leave this on the floor. All right, there we go. We got a light source now. That looks good.
Excuse me.
And dun, 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 where's that creature? Here it is.
So realistically speaking, I should have just dropped. Oh, come on.
All right. You do
How
have
you
a
getting that
standard
one?
action left, my friends.
All right. Well, good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and fire at this guy. I have a point blank.
Yeah, point blank shot. Do you
I do.
have any other related feats to your
Range.
bow use?
I do not
What was that?
otherwise.
Okay, just want to check that.
Ugh.
Give me just a second.
I
Let's
know,
get this
right?
back out of building.
Connor, I don't remember for sure, but I think you might have. Oh, are we trying to do
Initiative.
combat mode here?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
Okay, Connor, I was gonna say I don't think point blank gets rid of the attack of opportunity for you firing in a melee. It, it's somebody next to you. Sorry, if somebody's next to you when you fire off a missile weapon, I think they get an attack of opportunity against you. There is a feat that will remove that, but I don't think it's point blank shot.
Well, I would rather
Yep,
swing back than just stand still.
that sounds good. All right, so let me resolve the attack of opportunity, and then you can resolve your shot. Sound good?
Sounds good.
You have your full armor class this time, including your dexterity bonus. Oh, come on.
Watch you still
Why?
roll a 19.
I know, right? Out of building mode. There we go.
Ooh, Dalen's gonna try and do something fun. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, that is going to be a miss, sir, as the ghoul attempts to snap its jaws at you.
Yeah.
That doesn't get anywhere close to you, so take your shot.
I will take my shot. That is longbow.
Not giving away your shot.
No, not at all. Plus 7. For 22 to hit. Did Discord die?
I still hear people.
I hear this.
Are we still here?
Did we lose you, DM? Oh, there he is.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything though. Did you roll damage for your arrow shot?
Oh no, I was just confirming the attack. I didn't hear anything after
Yep,
I
yep,
called.
you hit.
Cool.
I'm sorry. Yep. You landed that arrow shot square on the creature's chest area. Go for damage.
Dope. There's
No whammies. No whammies.
no whammies. And that's point blank is +1 for range attack and damage. So that's nice.
That's
Correct.
correct. Yep.
For 6 piercing.
Nice. Well done, sir. All right. Yep. You squared in the chest. It's still kicking, but that was a solid shot.
Nice.
Okay. Free action if you want it before your turn's done, and then we're on to the monsters.
Free action. I will stand still because I got nothing.
All right. Sounds good. On to the creatures.
Notice you said plural there.
Yep. Well, you'll see it.
Yeah.
They just show up.
Connor, you have the puppy on guard duty, correct?
I do.
Yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
barking.
Oh, shiggity.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a second.
Sorry about the camera, guys. My computer's freaking out again.
At least it's not just me.
What the
All right,
hell?
Phelan, you just so you know, you don't have any good visual. The light source is not in this room, but you know that Connor's puppers is definitely reacting to something to the north of you. I'll let you know that just before I'll let you know now. Keep that in mind when you take your turn. All right.
Kind of glad I didn't call Daisy over. I was thinking just whistle and bring her over to me, but I was like, nah, not yet.
That was a good call, putting her on guard duty over there. We just got to make sure you take that trick for her.
Yeah.
All right. So a couple of attacks real quick. Let's see. We will start with the ghoul on Rosaria. It's a 16 to hit. What's your armor class, Rosaria?
16.
Oof.
All right, it is a hit. You get bitten for a whopping 4 hit points of damage. And second, check my notes real quick. Go ahead and give me a fortitude save, please. While you're working on that, Dalen, you're getting bit as well, or potentially getting bit. Negative. That's a 9. And Connor, bad news bears. Claw, claw, bite.
Of course.
Claw at 18. Claw number 2. Actually, hold on. Let me double check that.
Oh, that's horrible.
Claw, claw, bite. Never mind. That claw was at 16. Second claw is at 14. And bite is 10.
Ooh.
You know if any of those landed.
None. So glad they all missed.
Unfortunately, my fortitude roll was a 7.
7. Okay, Rosara, you feel all of your joints slowly lock up on you, and you are currently paralyzed.
Wolf.
It was like rigor
Okay.
mortis. We just
Connor,
like
good
stretch him out.
job. Good job with the dodgeball maneuvers. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. All of the above.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Bold, that's right. Gold. It was a bold strategy, Connor. And let's see, Phelan, not Phelan, Dalen. Good job just being a dwarf and short, sweeping over your head. Pays to be short sometimes.
Yep.
Right.
All right. They are done for now. Yeah, we're good. Moving on to Phelan. You're up. What are you doing, Phelan?
Can I see to get to the group?
You can see to get to the group. There is a light source that is illuminating the area where you and the wolves are, but you
Mhm.
can't see anything to the north of you. That's all pure darkness.
Okay, I'm rejoining the group with Wolf.
Okay. Anything else? You in rejoining the group, you have eyes
Okay.
on two ghouls at the far side of the party. One on
Okay.
Dalen, one on Rosara.
Can I cast a
You
spell?
can move and cast, yes, ma'am. As long as
I
it's
am.
not a full round spell, you got it.
I don't think this spell's a full round.
Okay.
Let me have a double check.
You want me to move
It's
your mini?
one casting. Yeah, casting time's one standard action.
Yep, good.
I
Two.
guess I'm casting Winter Chill on the ghoul that's near Rosara.
On the ghoul that's near Rosedar.
Yeah.
Okay. Winter Chill. Let me know if you need anything from me as far as a saving throw goes and what
You
its
have to
effects are.
do your saving throws of Fortitude.
Okay. All right. And do you know your DC offhand? If not, I can calculate it for you.
My DC, I forgot it.
Is it a
No
level 2
worries. What
spell?
level spell is it?
It's a level 1.
Level 1. And what's
Yep.
your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom is 4.
If you from now on, if you go to where your spells are listed, it's on the left. It tells you what your spell saves are.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's a DC 15 Fortitude save, and here's the die roll for the ghoul. It
Oof.
fails. What does it do?
It takes 1d6 damage, and it's fatigued.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh, is the damage typed? Is it just damage, or is it like cold, or
The target creature, okay, wait, must do a 40, or it takes 1d6 points of cold damage and becomes fatigued.
all right? You want to roll the 1d6 damage?
Sure.
Awesome.
Fatigue is a son of a bitch to deal with.
It certainly is. Exhaustion is much worse.
Okay, I rolled 4, so it takes 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Good job.
Doesn't Wolf still get an attack?
If you want it to, just you direct it to attack, and it'll attack. Who do you want it attacking?
I'm going for the same ghoul I just attacked.
You said you want it going for the same goal or not?
The same ghoul, yes.
Okay, you say attack, and it wraps around.
Okay.
And do you want to roll its attack?
Sure, and
That a attack, I'm sure.
it's got magic fang on it right now.
All right, so +1 to hit and damage.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a +8 total
Yeah.
for me.
Sweet.
Does that include the changes I sent you? Because I think he lost 1 to attack, but he gained 1 to damage.
I'm not sure.
All right. Oh,
Anyway,
you might
he
want to take
Roll
his,
with it.
rolled at 18.
That's a hit. Roll the damage.
And he also has a trip opportunity.
Okay, we'll do that as soon as the
Alright.
damage is in.
Shit, what is his damage again? I think it's a 1d6, or it's a 1d6 plus 1.
It's D6 plus 2 now, but
Okay.
yeah.
It's d6 plus 2.
And then don't forget the Magic Fang too.
So it's a d6 plus 3.
Yes. And the reason why DM is because she's level 4. Her animal companion's a little stronger.
D6 plus 3. 4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Phelan, I think if you look at that stuff I sent you, his attack from now on normally is 1d6, or I'm sorry, 1d20 plus 6, not 1d20 plus 7 anymore.
Okay.
And the reason why is because we miscalculated his changes since he's leveled up a little bit. But I think I fixed them now, and I think I sent you the correct ones. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
let's see. Your wolf trip attack. Could you give me a D20 roll with a +1 modifier on it for
Okay.
its trip attempt, and I'll roll for the
right.
I think his strength gives him a +2 now. I don't remember for sure.
Okay, that's
Phelan,
right. So
yeah.
D20 plus 2.
Okay.
I might be wrong about that, but I think that's what I sent you.
An 11.
All right, and the ghoul rolls 15 on the dice. It avoids being tripped. But it did take that damage, and it is looking worse for wear. All right, anything else on your turn, Phelan?
I'm dropping the sling.
Dropping the sling?
Yeah.
Pulling
Okay.
out the shillelagh.
We keep telling her to get one.
Get a shillelagh.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, sounds good. Rosara, you are paralyzed. Unless you have something mental your character has the ability to do, that is it for your turn.
Nope.
Good God, you are up, sir.
Okay.
So angry.
Here, hang on. Let me find where I'm at.
Why are you mad, bro?
Oh, Gog always mad.
Gog is kind of like our mascot for the group.
Smash.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, no one told me that. What are you saying behind my back? Hold on.
Well, don't worry, we're
like
gonna cut your share in half, buddy. It'll be great.
You're lucky I'm bad at math. Alright, I'm trying to see if there's anyone like directly around me that needs to get whacked.
Can you see
can
the
5
two
foot
right
step
here?
And
Yeah, I see
that
those
guy.
two right there.
Yeah, you can also
5 foot
just 5 foot
to
step
this
if you
red
want.
dot and whack this guy. That's the easiest.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's sidestep there and attack this guy. Hang on.
All right, sir.
Okay. I think with rage it was plus 11. Oh, hold on.
So close.
Isn't that normally plus 10?
Oh wait, for rage here, hang on. Let's see. Yeah, no, I was
It
right.
was
Plus
plus 11 on his last roll.
Oh, okay.
30. Does that hit?
Jeez, another possible crit. Roll again.
This guy.
This is awful.
What is it with you and these 19s and 20s all the time, you psycho?
It's called
20.
That's enough. Yeah. God, you can roll if you want to. 2d6
Okay.
plus 22.
Sorry, can someone explain to me one more time about the 22 roll? Because for
Alright,
damage
so-
and rage.
Right. Let me
Sorry, go ahead.
explain real quick. So crits normally in the game You just roll your damage dice for the weapon, which in your case is a 2d6. Whatever you roll, you double it. Some weapons will triple, like Connor's bow. Some weapons will quadruple, but for your greatsword, it's a ×2 on the crit. So you roll 2d6, you times it by 2, then you add any additional. So your strength modifiers, all of those things, any extra weapon damage goes afterwards, okay? However, it's really frustrating, especially for like an orc barbarian with a great axe that does a d12 damage, to roll an awesome crit that's ×3 and then roll a 1 on a d12 and your awesome crit did 3 damage. That's frustrating. So the house rule that was used by the previous DM that I have no issue with, I think it's a great rule there, is instead of rolling it and multiplying it, when you crit, you just take the max weapon damage. So on a 2d6, that would be 12. And then you add weapon damage. So instead of rolling it and multiplying it, I'm giving you max damage on one damage roll, and then you're rolling a normal damage roll, and that's the normal for a crit. And then you add your strength or whatever other modifiers afterwards. So with you, 2d6, that's a 12. Your modifiers for strength and everything, that's another 10 damage. So you're doing 22 before you even roll. If you roll another 12, you're at absolute max damage on your crit, which is 34. But if you roll
Understood.
minimum, instead of it being like 4 damage, right? It's 14 plus your strength, so you're at 24. See the difference?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to crit and do just 14 or do, 4.
That suck.
Let's
Right. And
let's
it
see what
sucks.
all this
And
damage. Sorry.
that's been a lot of people's experience in the game is they get an awesome crit and then they roll for damage and they roll at the bottom of the die and it just right, you had a moment and now it's gone.
And
A
it's
crit should
gone.
be a crit.
Agreed. I like that rule a lot. Okay.
So
All
2d6
right,
plus
29
22,
damage.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, so you didn't lop this one's head off. You got its head, part of its shoulder, and its arm too. So it's in a couple of pieces. Very uncomfortable, very unpleasant.
Sweet.
Wasn't for
Well
me.
done. Anything else? Good.
Is
All
there
right,
anyone? Oh, I already moved, so I can't do anything else.
correct.
Well,
All
then
right,
I'm done.
Galen, you're up, sir.
Um, Galen is going to turn undead on that one that's right in front of him there.
Turn undead tends to be an AoE kind of effect, so you may get both of them. Right? Isn't it a radius out from your position?
Turn the closest turnable undead first, and you can't turn undead more than 60 feet away or that have total cover relative to you. I think
Oh,
that other
okay.
one.
Total
I
cover.
think
Yep.
that other.
You're not going to
Yeah.
see that guy.
So I don't need line of sight, but I do need line of effect. Basically, is what it says too.
You could.
So
You're not currently threatened. You could move and turn.
yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought I had to be facing a direction. I didn't realize it was like a radius. That's interesting. All right, yeah, let's try it. I'll move here. Does this give me line of from here?
You have line of effect. Yep.
Okay. So let's give this a shot. I've never done this before in any D&D game ever, but I've been looking
Never
forward
turned
to it.
undead. Man,
Never once.
shame.
I've been looking forward to it. This is part of the reason why I gave Dalen a little bit of a charisma boost, even though as a dwarf he takes a penalty to charisma. All right, let's see. D20. D20 plus charisma modifiers. So that will be D20 plus 2.
All right, 6 on the chart.
Boo.
6 is going to be cleric's level -2. You're level 4, so you effectively turn 2 hit die creatures, which these ghouls are stronger than that. So your attempt to
Son of a
turn
bitch.
gets shrugged off by these undead. You hear some snickering from them as they feel your wave of positive energy, just like a trickle. It's a tickle to them, and otherwise they're unaffected.
Keanu, that was my other character. Dalen says, just like communism, well, that didn't work.
All right, Morgana, you're up, hon.
Morgana, you can see that one. If you were to move a little bit, you might be able to see the other one too. It's up to you what you want to do, of course, though.
Can I see the one that you're attacking?
I was trying to turn both
You
of them.
attempted to turn both of them. Yeah.
Well,
So you
there's
can
one like
see
right in front
near
of you, though, isn't there?
but you can't see the one that's near Connor.
You can see this one that I'm tapping right now. Do you see that?
No, but the one that's right in front of you?
No. Are you on the stream?
That guy.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Do you see the little purple arrows?
Mm. Okay, yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, that's the
I
one
can
that you
see
can
that,
see.
but I can't see the one that's directly in front of you?
There is none.
That one's
That
dead.
one, yeah, that one's dead.
That's dead? Okay, thank you.
That's
It's really hard to see shit on this stream. Okay,
Yeah,
well then the
I don't
one
know
that
what
I
to
can...
tell you.
If I removed dead bodies,
What?
would it help you guys in combat if I removed the dead bodies?
I think it's useful, but I don't... It's fine. Okay,
I
well
can
that...
always
Go ahead.
I can always replace them when you need to interact with them. But if you find it easier to just have living threats on the screen, that's an easy thing for me to do.
So, okay, Morgana, before you attack, you're going to try to do Disrupt Undead, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the one, Rosara is currently providing cover to that one, so you may want to move a little closer, otherwise you're going to have to take a penalty to the attack.
Okay, then can I move closer? First?
Or, yeah, I guess she would have to be closer. Can she do it from here? I think it's from corner to corner, and if she has a clear line of effect or whatever, she doesn't have to take a penalty. Is that right, DM?
That is, she doesn't have to take a penalty for cover. However, it is currently in melee with one of her allies,
Right.
so there will be a penalty. But it's a touch spell. It's a ranged touch attack, so its likelihood of hitting is still very good.
Okay, so can I roll?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to do D20 plus that ranged attack bonus that we mentioned before, and then -4.
What?
Okay, it's
Wait,
in melee.
how are you wait, hold on. How are you supposed to write that and the roll? Because it would be 1d20 plus 3 normally, so how do I write the...
So you can do it just like I said. You can do it just like I said, 1d20 plus whatever your attack roll is for ranged, and then -4. You can put all that in the line, and it'll figure it out for you. Or you can just do the math on the bonuses and figure it out from there if you want. It's up to you.
Nah, fuck that. I got an 11.
11 on the roll. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Give me just a second. Didn't have the ghouls stat right in front of me. All right, let's see. Ghoul touch AC. That is gonna miss just barely. Very close though. All right. Anything else this turn?
No.
Nope. Moving forward. All right. Back to Connor. And Connor, keep in mind, you know your dog's barking, so as a free action, let me know what you're doing to handle it. In addition to whatever you're doing to the ghoul in front of you.
All right. Well, I will take. I can. What the hell? Okay, here we go. I can basically take a what do you call that? Like a move, not movement action, but
5
like
foot step.
yeah, 5 foot step this
Footstep.
this way.
Yep.
Okay.
You
Cool.
can. That's going to give the ghoul that was near you cover if you're shooting at it.
So if
So
I
just
went
keep
this
that
way
in
instead.
mind. That's good. Yep. Wide open.
Okay. I'm gonna step there. I'm gonna call Daisy back to me. Just gonna
Okay.
I guess yeah, I'm gonna kind of communicate like it's just a whistle. And she
All
heads
right.
back towards me. And from there I will take another shot at this guy.
All right. No attack of opportunity this time. It's not close enough. Take your shot.
Take your shot. But I still do get the point blank. So that's nice.
Yep. Anything within 30 feet.
So
So, just as a description for everybody, like I'm not gonna say exactly what it says in the book or anything, but like, if we were fighting, we don't know what these are. We know they're undead, but they don't look like zombies. They're a little more nimble than what we would think of as zombies.
right. So that's a natural 1 on the
That
dice.
one. That's a miss. Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
All right. Anything else
So
this turn?
we were doing a flat-footed rule if we critical fail. I don't know if we're still doing that. Just wanted to mention it since we were doing it before.
Okay, no, I won't make you flat-footed, but Connor, do me a favor. Just make that same attack roll again.
Modifiers and everything, or just the straight dice?
The exact same thing that you just rolled, with the modifiers.
He's gonna see if you shoot my foot by accident.
Not necessarily, but you're along the right track of thought.
By accident, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That isn't
Okay.
modified
No,
18.
it's just a miss, Connor.
Okay, cool.
Yep. No other effects. You missed.
So
It
glad I
happens
missed
every
Daisy.
now and again, even to the best of us.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Daisy's fine. All right, anything else this turn?
No, that's all I had.
Okay. All right, bad guys. All right. 5 foot step.
Son of a bitch.
You may want to switch to your axe, man.
That would be smart. At least if I'm going to do, you know, big damage to something immediately in front of me.
Keep in mind, if I manage to turn that thing and it starts running away, you won't be able to take an attack of opportunity against it with your bow.
I know.
Okay. Ugh, I see something moving back there.
Correct.
Oh, I see multiple somethings moving back there.
It'd be real dope if, like, you know, Light had a specific reaction on them. That'd be pretty cool. But that ain't the reality we live in.
Give me a couple of levels. I'll give you some light that'll do that.
Hammer of the gods.
Fucking summon sun.
Praise the sun.
Just summon the entire sun.
All right, good enough. All right, so we've got the ghoul on. Who is this? Wolf Throat Ripper. We're going to. Anyone have Throat Ripper's armor class handy?
That
14.
14. All right, here it comes. Claw Bite. That is a miss.
Throat Ripper's armor class is 17.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Even
gotta look at that
better.
thing I
All
sent
right,
you.
Throat Ripper is missed by the 2 claws, but the bite goes through. 4 points. That's all I roll, man. 4 points of damage. All right, 4 points of damage to Throat Ripper, and I need a Fortitude save from Throat Ripper.
Okay, let me.
So +6, I'm failing.
Okay. So.
Dun, 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 dun.
13.
13. Throat Ripper's feeling fine. All right, on to Connor, my good friend. My apologies. Claw bite. What's your AC, Connor?
You're looking at a nice clean 17. One more
All right,
whammy.
claws missed.
Yes, one more whammy.
Bite. Oh, here we go. Possible fumble. That is all right. Um, that creature is going to be flat-footed for the rest of its turn.
Dope.
Ah,
Fine. However, the rest of the party can see, if you see where the red dot is diving around on the board. I don't know if you guys can see that visually.
yep.
See some
Yeah.
activity in the room you were just in. Those are 2 more of these creatures that just came around the bend from the north. So be advised. That is the end of their movement, however. So they are done. Which brings us to Phelan's turn.
I'm gonna turn around and look at the ones that are coming from behind.
Okay.
How
They look
close are they to me?
let's see. Give me a second. Where are you on the
I'm the little redhead
board?
in the back.
There we go. Okay, I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're about they're within 30 feet of you.
Okay, I'm casting flare on one of them.
Okay. You have the one that is direct line from you. Will probably be the easiest to target. It's got no cover or anything on you.
Yeah, that's one I'm on target.
Okay. And what do you need from me? Does Flare need a save of some kind?
Fortitude, I believe.
Fortitude. All right. If Flare is a 0 level spell that I'm thinking of, your DC will probably be 14, but you can let me know and I'll roll in
Yeah,
just a moment.
that's correct. It's 14.
All right, here's his roll. Um, it fails, so it suffers the effects. What are the effects of Flare?
I believe it's takes the creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes it. Okay, I think it takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls.
Dazzled, gotcha.
That
Dazzled condition.
It's
You say
dazzled.
it lasts
Yeah.
for 1 minute?
Yes, for 1 minute.
wow, full minute? I didn't realize that. That makes that spell much more useful.
All right, Wolf is gonna go for that same ghoul again.
All right, make your attack, Wolfie.
Dalen, what do you think my roll is actually supposed to be?
I'm sorry,
The
I
1d.
was typing out something else. Say it again.
What's my wolf's attack roll supposed to be again? It's a 1d20 plus 6 normally.
Yeah.
So it's okay. So it should have been so it's a 7 because it has magic thing still going.
Yes. And then, is it flanking anything right now?
I don't. No, it's not flanking. All right,
Okay.
I rolled a 25.
Oh, that is definitely a hit. Well done. Roll damage.
All right. Damo. Sorry, I forgot. I think it's a 1d7. Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 1.
D6 plus 2.
Okay.
I sent you his updated.
So D6 plus 3.
Right. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I sent you his updated stats on May 25th if you want to look at them.
Yeah, it's a lot you sent me, so it's hard to like
I know. I'm
sift
just
through.
letting you know.
Yeah, I got it. I was trying to I'll update stuff on my sheet.
Okay.
Five points of
All
damage.
right. 5 points of damage, which is what you needed. That ghoul drops.
Nice.
Well done.
Dead.
All right. Good stuff. Next up is Rosara, still paralyzed. My apologies. Gog, you are up.
Sorry. Okay. Let's take a look.
You are right here, Gog.
See, everyone around me is dead.
So
Why don't
this one
I?
that one's still alive, and then there's 2 that are coming up behind us that are alive, quote unquote.
Can I make my way to the entrance over there towards the other 2?
You want to go back
Can you
towards
guys
where
bear with
we
me
were?
Can you guys bear with me for just a minute? I need to just step out for a moment. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Okay.
Gog, you want to head back towards the ones that are coming from where we came from?
Yeah. I'll kind of put myself there, see if there's something I could do about these guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can stop there and attack that one if you want, or you can keep moving.
I can reach him from here, from where I'm at.
You can
The one,
reach. You can reach that one if you want. Or keep moving and hit the other one. But if you leave that square, the one that you're passing is going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Then I'm going to attack this one here. Then see if I can knock him out.
Yep.
And by knock out, I mean totally chop in half.
Right.
All right, 20.
Disgusting. EM's AFK for the moment, but you can probably go ahead and do your attack and damage if you want.
And if I understood earlier right, since I didn't get the critical, I just more my regular damage with my rage modifiers.
Correct.
Okay. Yo, couch.
Jesus. It's not a couch anymore. Now it's a love seat.
Yeah, now it's a beanbag chair.
It's a love seat.
You black magic evil darkness. Sorry.
This
I know
guy.
the DM has called them ghouls, but none of us really know that they're ghouls, right?
We know they're undead. That's about as far as we know, yeah.
Okay.
Stop
But
looking up their stats.
But was
I
it
didn't
clear
look
that
up
they're
their-
not
I didn't
zombies?
look up their.
Is
I
that
didn't look
correct?
up their stats. He keeps
I'm just-
calling them ghouls, but we're not supposed to know what they are.
That's fine.
Correct. But whatever he's going to call them. I'm just teasing you, Phelan. Gog, yes, they do not look like zombies. The fact that they're crouched down like that should hopefully imply that they're a little more nimble than zombies would be.
Okay, that's just the whole biting situation that was concerning earlier, but
Yes,
I'm
the
not sure how
biting
that
and the slashing.
They're like jockeys from Left 4 Dead.
I mean, on the one
Um,
hand,
Ghouls,
it-
ghouls
zombies
like a
are
bunch of
only
little
paralyzed.
golems all over the screen.
D&D actual zombies don't behave like movie zombies. There are some instances where they will. Generally, they don't consume the corpses though, or consume people rather. They just
Zombies.
slash. These ghouls though do bite and they do other things too. They're they're undead, but they're not quite the zombies that we're used to. That's about the best I can describe it for now, anyway.
They look like
Until
they hit you with a
Dalen,
cacophony of golems. That's what it is.
right? Until Dalen gets a better religion check on one of them at some point, but that's probably not going to happen during this fight.
Nah.
All right, dog, get lost. I don't even like you. You smell and you're ugly.
That's rude to
Did
say,
everyone
my
get?
friend.
Did everyone get low rolls on him?
On what?
Yes.
On the knowledge. Okay, I haven't rolled a knowledge check on them.
Yeah, if they're actually undead, the only one we have to really worry about is my religion check. Unless you have religion.
I don't have religion.
Yeah. That might be me saying things a little metagamey, but I just want to clarify for the stuff. The thing that sticks up in the back. What'd you roll, Gog? 22?
For damage, yeah.
That's sick.
I hope that kills it.
What? It's just dead.
I hope the DM is okay.
Yeah.
Is my stream behaving itself a little more now for everybody? I turned some of the graphic settings down, so hopefully it's a little less janky.
It's not jumping
A little
around
better.
like it was.
Good.
I know, right?
Wow. We got about an hour and a half left here. Did you guys know our DM is a professional pilot?
That's cool.
I
Yes, you
saw
told
it.
us.
Yes,
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
that's very cool.
Pretty swanky. I'm a professional shit
I want to
talker.
send him. You guys ever watch any of the videos of Microsoft Flight Simulator where people fly planes drunk?
No, I have
Pretty
not.
funny.
I thought you were about to say some clips from Wings, and I'm like, oh, okay.
The TV show? No, I'm not that corny. I'm pretty corny. I'm not quite that corny.
Yeah, you're pretty corny. But yeah, exactly. Oh, somebody gifted me Chronicles of Mystara, so games.
Oh, the arcade ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I think we said that if enough people get them, we'll try to multiplayer them, right?
Yeah. We'll run
Yeah.
that.
Which one did you get specifically? Is it called Chronicles of Mystara, or is it like a package with a bunch of them, or what is it?
Yeah, Chronicles of Mystara has all of them attached to it.
Okay, I will take a look. Do you think we can recruit anybody else?
I think it's up to 4 players, so yeah.
I'll even volunteer to. What's that?
Coming back.
Oh, there he is.
Welcome back.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
All right, we were about to start making pilot jokes.
Yep. Good times. Let's see. Give me a second to log back into Tailspire.
Take your time.
Okay, I believe I'm back. Just going to roll the
Very good.
6-sided die for no reason to make sure of it, and there we go. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
No worries. Gog rolled a 20 for his attack, and assuming he hit, he rolled 22 for damage. That is on the.
I don't know if a 20 is going to hit. Just good. Good job. All right,
That is
and
on.
who are you assaulting currently? Who did you? Oh, you went after that one.
Yep.
All right. He's just a damage dealer, this guy.
You're already starting to sound like our other DM. No, that doesn't hit.
I think that's just a normal DM joke. We all take from the same bag. All from the same bag.
Or you said that was a 22 to hit? Yeah, nah, that missed.
Shit. Now,
You
that will
guys
happen
don't
sometimes. You're not going to be
laugh.
happy when it does, though.
No,
I
not at all.
guarantee you that. It's not going to be a good day.
Yeah, that's when we start
All
fighting
right.
dragons.
It
I
does
remember-
happen sometimes.
I remember one of my other DMs always used to hit
All
us
right,
with the line
after
of, one of my other DMs used to always hit us with the line of, oh, well, it's almost halfway dead. I'm like, all right, thanks.
okay. That's for something unrelated but helpful. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good stuff. All right, after Gog, in the order, we've got Dalen. What are you doing, Dalen?
Dalen is going to 5-foot step to the. Oh, my compass disappeared. Well, whatever this is.
Yep.
And he's going to try to turn undead again.
Turn undead again. All right, you got line of sight to both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are in 60 feet of both. Go for it. D20 plus your charisma, which it was 2, if I remember right.
Yes.
Take 2.
Take two.
14.
All
That's a better
right,
number.
that's a 14 on the chart. That's a lot better. 14 is going to be cleric's level +1. That's going to be 5 hit die creatures. That works. Let's do turning damage because it now actually has an effect.
Aw, shiggity.
2d6
2
plus
2d6
6,
plus
sir.
cleric level plus charisma modifier. Yeah, plus 6.
Yep. 2d6 plus 6.
Max it out.
Wait, so is it? Oh, okay, the roll in the beginning doesn't have any effect on this part.
Correct.
Um,
The roll at the beginning is what you can turn. This roll is how much
How
of it
much?
can you turn.
right. $17.
Ooh.
All right, you said 17 on the dice. All right, you get 17 hit dice worth of turning, and 2 undead is easily that. So they are both in a turn status. Dun,
Rip.
dun, dun, dun. So they are turned. Dun, 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 dun.
We'll see them again.
All right. All right. Anything else you're doing this turn, Dalen?
No, I did a 5-foot step and I did a standard action, so I'm done.
All right. Morgana, you're up.
There's 2 left.
In there.
Correct. There's
There's 2 left. Neither are in perfect line of sight to you, but you got one that you can partially see around the corner, and the other one you can partially see near the barbarian. 2 different directions.
Can you see the stream
One's
here
far,
where I'm
I'm trying. This stupid thing is always giving me trouble.
putting arrows on both of them.
Wait. Oh, one came up from behind.
2 came up from behind and God killed one, but yeah.
Back in your
Can I
cave.
see- If I turn around, can I see the one that Gog is fighting?
You're always facing all
Yeah.
directions, so yeah, you can see
Okay.
him.
Oh, okay.
You can see him.
Okay,
He's got
then.
a little bit of cover, but you can see him.
Okay, well, I will be magic missile at this thing.
You want to do it at just the
Magic
one?
missile at the one near Gog.
I don't think I can
But-
do more than one.
Correct, because there's nobody standing next to each other, so yeah. It
That's
would be
what I-
2d
Yeah.
2d4
What?
plus 2.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. That's 2 missiles flying off of Morgana.
Nice.
Flying around Gog's head.
6.
6 damage. Copy. All right. That thing gets pounded twice. It's still there at the moment because it doesn't have his turn yet. Anything else, Morgana? Otherwise, we go to Connor.
No.
Connor, you're up, sir.
All right. So swapping weapons is a move action, correct?
You can drop your bow and then use a
Pulling a
move
weapon
to
is a move
swap.
action. Stowing a weapon is also a move action.
Oh,
You
okay.
could drop a weapon as a free action, and then pull a weapon as a move action. But
Okay.
I think pulling a weapon while someone is threatening you may earn you an attack of opportunity, sir.
Now that's including flat-footed too.
Oh, never mind. You are correct. He's
Mhm.
flat-footed. He does not threaten you.
Didn't think so. That's exactly what I'm doing. I hit him with great axe right in his head, right in his dumb head.
All right. So you drop your bow, pull your great axe, and make your attack.
That is a. It's just a +6, so it is what it is. That's an 11. I think that misses. I think.
That is gonna miss, sir. Oh, wait, hold on. Flat-footed. Let's see. Maybe it doesn't miss. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, because it loses its X bonus.
Yep. It loses its dex bonus, but
Still
that is
misses.
still a miss.
That's cool.
Sorry, sir.
All good.
All right, Connor. Anything else on your turn?
I've done all that I need to do. I'm going to actually. I'm going to take a. Oh no, I was using my move action. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got then.
All right. Good to go.
Yep.
Moving on. My turn. All right. The ghoul that you are fighting is no longer flat-footed, because it's now its turn again.
Mm-hmm.
5-foot step for that one.
When they're turned, don't they have to flee at their maximum speed?
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. I forgot you turned him. He's got to go away, and so does this one. So attack of opportunity, Connor. The one
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of you goes to flee. Make an attack roll.
A 15 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Oh yeah. 1d12 plus 4.
It's a great axe you've got?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Where did I forgot where I got it. I think I got it during the I can't remember. I think it was during one of the fights we had before the barbarian contest.
I thought you got it after
Sounds
that.
right. No, because I think he was using it during. Who
Yeah, I was
cares?
using it during
Anyway.
I thought the ones we were using during the barbarian games were padded, but anyway,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
important.
They were.
That's true.
But yeah, they were padded, but then the way Devin had it set up was like we were just using the weapons we already have. That's something like that. That's what 1d12. For 6 points of damage to his backside.
He's not gone, but he is very, very hurt.
That sucks for him.
All right. Yep, and he is skedaddling.
Holy shit! Bro clears a football
happened?
field in like 17 seconds.
Yep.
He's the reason that we have the 30 minutes or less rule for Pizza Hut.
What?
It means he's running fast.
That's right.
They are getting out of there as quick as they can.
Dalen's a little like, oh, is that what that does?
He tries to turn undead on a on like a non-undead.
He's not that dumb. In fact, he's actually relatively smart.
Till he's out of spells and he's just like, fuck it, I'll try.
But yeah. So he's out of spells. He thought he wasn't going to do anything. And he's like, oh, undead. I have something I can do with those.
Our dog. There is another one of these creatures that has rushed right at you. This one looks a little bigger than the ones that you've been fighting so far.
Ruh-roh. You found the mini boss, Gog.
Fuck him up.
MEG, mini evil guy.
All right, and it's gonna snap at you. Here's the attack roll. God, what is your armor class?
Usually 14, but with rage it's 12.
Oh, fabulous. That's gonna hit a 12. Let's see about damage. This bite chomps in pretty firmly, and I'm gonna need a fortitude save from you, sir.
I think
That's with your rage constitution, so you get a little bit of a bonus to that.
was that on a is that a +2? No, wait, no. That's for
Your
will
rage
save. He said
will give you a
fortitude.
+2 modifier to your con. That is correct.
That okay, hold on. It's a +4 to your constitution, a plus extra 2 to your fortitude save, I think.
Fortitude save.
Okay, so I'll be doing a 1d20 +9.
Correct.
Hang on.
From what I'm seeing, that sounds right.
Saving a fort.
13.
13. That is not going to do it, sir. You
Oh.
feel your joints lock up as you paralyze. Also,
Great.
you took 8 damage from that bite. It was a
Thanks.
chonker.
All right.
The bro's just pissed and he's pissed and can't do anything about it. That's the worst.
Thank God he didn't fall on me.
The worst kind of pissed. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun.
We got 2 people paralyzed. If you guys have some extra damage to pull out, now is the time to start doing it, because our biggest damage dealer just got taken out of the fight.
Somebody run up and drop kick him like in Dying Light.
Let's see. How long does your rage normally last for?
Hang on. Thought I had that written down.
Something he never takes into account because the fight's usually over before then.
I know, shit. That's kind of how it goes. What was it? 3 whole cycles or 4?
I'm looking it up.
All right, no rush. All right, that is the creature's turn, which brings us to Phelan. You are up, Phelan. And you can see the creature standing over God. God, I'm going to knock you down.
I'm casting another flare spell on that creature.
This is a new creature. The creature
Yes.
that had been flared ran away. So new one on this
Yep.
one. Got it.
Yep.
It's you said fortitude save, DC 14?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, here comes the save. 9 on the dice. Let's take a look at what his fort is. Fortitude. That's not going to be enough. It goes off. He is dazzled for the next minutes. Well
All right.
done.
Can Wolf get to that creature? An attack?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just finish typing my notes. All right, can the wolf get to the creature? I think so. The wolf is up near
50.
Phelan, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, a normal 30 move. We'll get him right on top of Gog. There we go. All right, and make an attack roll, please.
I think it's +7. 25.
That is a solid hit. Roll damage, and then we'll do the trip.
9 for damage.
Not bad.
9 for damage. Got it. All right, so the trip, I believe, is a d20 plus 2 on your roll.
Okay.
And this is the ghoul's roll to resist.
You said a d20?
D20 plus, I believe, 2 based on the stats we talked about last time.
Gotcha. 19 to trip.
Oh, close. I beat you.
Damn.
All right, the creature is not tripped. However, I'm going to need the wolf to make a fortitude save. DC on that is 15.
Okay.
I'll let you know why once you've rolled.
Gotcha. I think it's fortitude to 6.
All right, so d20 plus 6. You want a 9 or better on the dice.
$22.
Nicely done. All right. You can tell by your wolf's behavior, it's sneezing a lot, like it's trying to clear its nose.
All right.
But otherwise, it's obeying your command to attack.
Okay.
But just give you that feedback.
All right.
Well
Can I take a
done,
5-foot step back?
Rosara. Can you what?
Or can I take a 5-foot step back?
You? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're backing away, correct?
Yeah, the wolf's backing away just 5 feet.
Oh, you're saying the wolf? The
Yeah.
wolf cannot. The wolf
Okay.
is in melee with him.
All right, then the
It
turn's
can
done.
next turn if you tell it to come back to you. But for
All
now,
right.
it's stuck in melee.
All right.
Well, plus it already moved this turn.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Where were we? Rosara. You feel your joints loosen. The paralysis wears off, but you are currently in a prone position. You do still have your rapier in your hand. You can take your turn as normal. Just be aware. Standing up from a prone position is a move action.
Well, I'm gonna
Do
have
they
to
fall
stand.
when they're paralyzed?
Rosara is no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
Yes, we do fall when we're paralyzed. So I'm gonna have to stand up either way. Not about to crawl around
Alrighty.
on the ground.
There you go. You're up. All right. What else are you doing with your turn?
I think that's really all I can do.
Okay. Alrighty, after Rosara goes, we are to Gog. You are paralyzed. Sometimes. Let's see. Dalen, you are up.
Galen. Gonna move up to here. And he is gonna attempt to turn again.
Turn again. All right. Good luck, sir. D20 plus 2. What you got?
God damn it. 7.
7. All right. 7 is going to be cleric's level -1. The that does nothing to this creature.
Okay. That's Dalen's turn. By the way,
All right.
DM, I can move Phelan, Morgana, Gog, and Wolf if you want, just to make things easier on you. It's up to you though. If you're fine moving them, that's fine.
I'm good either or. If you feel like in the middle of their turn, I'm occupied with NPCs or whatnot, and they want to move somewhere, feel free to have at it, sir.
Very good.
All right. Speaking of which, we are to Morgana. Morgana, there's only one ghoul currently up. You currently do have line of sight to it. This one does appear scarier.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna missile his ass again.
Missile, all right. Go for it.
Magic missile. What's the verbal component for that, Morgana? Just make something up.
Stupid thing. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay, I don't know why I did that. 6.
Sweet. Woo. All right. You guys are wearing this thing down, but it has a lot of vitality left to it. Well done, Morgana. Next turn is Connor.
Well, it looks like everybody's kind of like
Connor, remember your longbow was currently at
dropped,
your
yeah.
feet.
So it looks like everybody's pretty much crowding in that one little passageway. So instead of me trying to
Right now, Gog is on the ground, and there's a wolf standing over him. Everyone else is leading up to it, but the passageway itself is still clear.
All right.
Don't forget you can move through allies without any problems.
Yep.
Correct.
You just can't
you can
charge.
move through friendlies.
You just can't charge through them.
Well, I'm still gonna put my my great axe away, pick up my bow, and
I think that's 2 moves technically.
Yep, that's going to be both of your move actions. You can still 5-foot step, though.
Yep, that's what I was
Right.
gonna do. Right here.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna have Daisy attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she can get there. Right here. And start getting the chomping on the guy as well.
You sent the dog into attack?
Yes.
Okay, the dog is going to get swiped at by the creature. Attack of opportunity from this square right here.
Yep.
Before that happens, though, I need your dog to make a DC 15 fortitude save, please.
Alrighty.
Roll that for me first, and I'll roll my attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
That is not going to do it.
So oh shit. 25 maxed on dice.
Nice. All right. Your doggo is fine. Make your attack roll as normal, sir.
Damn it! Why couldn't that 20 land on the attack?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that plus 6, or is that 5? Attack. Oh, it's plus 3. Never mind. My wolf ain't as special, and that's fine, because she's special to me.
Not yet. Give her time.
Special ed.
Derp.
All right,
Balin,
well,
don't forget Wolf has Magic Fang too. I'm not sure if we remembered that.
Yeah, she said.
Yeah, I'm adding it in there.
Okay.
this
Alright.
wolf does too. They both have magic paint on them.
No,
not
just
mine.
yeah, Daisy does not.
Yep.
He already
Sweet.
used it earlier.
So that is a 17 to hit.
17 will do it. Well done. Make your damage roll,
Yeah.
and then we can do trip.
Six plus 1.
That is correct as far as I know.
All right.
For,
That's for 6
for a
points.
relatively normal wolf.
Yeah. Then we'll go for the old trip.
Okay. D20 plus whatever the strength modifier is of the wolf, 1 or 2. I know what
It's
your
currently
stats
plus
are.
1.
Yep.
Alrighty. That's going to be opposed by the creature strength.
Creature strength or dexterity, whichever is higher, actually.
I'm aware.
Yeah. I was letting Connor know too.
Yep. Oh gosh, the pun.
I'm on
Oh,
top
you
of
guys are punny.
him. I'm on top of him. Worth the 9. It's worth it.
Dice gods have the dice gods have punish you
Yeah.
for the terrible pun use.
Yeah.
That
That's
is a
fine.
miss. The creature remains on its feet. But it is now fighting against 2 doggos. Well done.
Good girl.
All right. After Connor goes me. Is angry. Let's go with it's going to split its attacks and do a claw on what's this one's name?
Throat ripper.
A claw on Throat Ripper and a claw and a bite on Daisy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think
All
Daisy's
right,
the one
so
that's in a line straight in front of us, and Wolf is the one on the mushroom, I think.
No, Daisy's on the mushroom.
Oh, is
yeah,
it?
Throat
Okay.
Ripper is on top of God
Correct.
and
Ah.
Daisy is not.
Somehow I had him backwards.
That's all right. All right. Just looking at stats here. Okay, got him. Okay, so first the claw on Throat Ripper. That is an 18 to hit.
Okay, how much damage?
Damage on the claw is not much. It's gonna be 4 points, but I'm going to need a fortitude save, please.
All right.
Damn, they get that attack on their claws and their bites. That sucks.
Yeah, it is.
20.
All the
Hey,
damage
well
is taken.
done. All right, claw and bite now on Daisy for having the sheer audacity. Claw first. That's a 21 on the claw,
Damn it.
and bite is going to be an 18. Did they
Double
both hit?
damn it.
All right, so claw is going to do 4 points.
All right.
Bite is going to do. Dun, 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 dun. 9 points.
That is a direct 0 hit points right now.
Brings her to 0. All right. You're not unconscious, but the next time Daisy makes a standard action, she will lose 1 hit point and go unconscious.
Right.
I need 2
Right.
fortitude saves from her, please.
Fort save, fort save. That's a 22 on the first one.
Nice.
Oh no, sorry. Damn it.
Damn.
I hit 54 by mistake. She saved. No, I'm joking. Let's see,
Wow. Jeez.
nah, me.
You want me to delete that one, Connor?
Yeah, because I can't.
Don't worry about it. The 10 on the die still works. 10
Okay.
plus 4 is a 14. That'll paralyze the Poochie.
Well, actually, if it's a 10, then it's a +5, so should be 15. I don't know if that changes it, though.
Never mind. Never mind, that's a pass.
Sweet.
Well done. All right. That is the creature's turn, which brings us to Phelan.
All right. Am I able to run up and get to it now?
You can move through us, but
You've got the 2 wolves right in the way, unfortunately. They're kind of blocking the path. You can
Okay.
move through them, but you might get swiped by the creature when you do so.
Okay, so I don't really have any options anymore. So I can't. So I'm not going to move, but the wolf is going to attack.
Okay.
Roll. 17 to hit.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. 4 for damage.
Okay. 4 it is, and then Trip.
All right.
he's tripping.
These fools tripping.
Mm-hmm.
14 to trip.
Okay. It avoids being tripped.
Gog,
Okay.
how dare you be downed?
All right. After Phelan, we're at Rosara.
Okay. So we still got just this one right here with the doggies. With
That's the one.
wolvies.
Yep.
And I do not have a clean line of sight.
Well, you have line of sight. You just have to take a penalty if you shoot at it. In fact, you have to take a lot of penalties, actually, if you shoot at it.
That's part of the reason why I said clean line of sight.
Yeah. Yep.
It is dirty. So dirty.
And I don't think I have a good way to get over there either without, I guess I could attempt to tumble through.
Ooh, I forgot all about that.
You absolutely could.
I have to make sure I have enough movement to get there, though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I can tumble through the space the dog's in.
Nope.
You can tumble through the friendly
Oh.
spaces. They are threatened spaces, so you would have to tumble through them to avoid getting those attacks of opportunity from the creature.
Also, don't forget the diagonal move rule changes.
Because the problem is, I need to get here, and I don't think I have enough movement to get there.
And remember, tumble is at half speed. So keep that in mind. If you take a -10 penalty, you can do it at full speed.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yep. Yep, very similar to hide and move silently. It's in the skill description.
Yeah, I think you'd have to have 7 to be able to move all the way there. But you can take a double move and
1,
get there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 is correct. What's Rosaro's normal move? Is it 30 feet?
Yeah.
If you were moving at half speed, it would be beyond your double move to get there.
Oh, really? Jeez.
So I can't just tumble for one space. I have to do it the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a very good point. That's an extremely good point. No, you are correct. Tumble is only the squares that you move in are at half speed. So if you're only tumbling through those 2 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you could do it with 45 feet of movement and end up anywhere. I mean, you could, if you want to get into a position of flanking, 45.
I would put.
That's a lot of math.
Steiner math.
Yeah, you couldn't get all the way around him. Unless you literally tried to tumble over him, but the
That'd be
DC
a
on
bad
that's a
idea.
lot higher.
I'm not willing to push that far.
There were a few levels.
Just matrix overall.
No, there's 1 or 2 things I'm looking at playing with later, but we need to get to the point where I can make another level before I can do that. So,
Going through an enemy square is a 25 DC on the tumble.
yeah, that's
Oof.
not happening.
God could do it.
That's a doozy.
So if I want to go here, how many tumble rolls do I need?
You need 2. You need 1 for moving out of the square that Gog is paralyzed on, and then 1 moving out of the square where the yeah, you can't diagonal through an enemy square. It's kind of like you can't diagonal through a wall square. That
Okay.
makes sense. So through there we go. Through this one and this one, you'd need the tumble. That would be a standard move.
So I need.
Tumble out of this to here, tumble out of this to here.
What is my tumble?
Tumble checks.
8. It's worth a shot. Let's do it.
Okay.
So it sounds like you need
the tumble
2.
checks you've got. The first one is a DC 15. The second one is a DC 17.
I mean, I have a +8. Problem is that means anything below what?
I was saying we need to roll like
First one's a 15, second one's a 17, so you need a 7 and a 9.
Mm-hmm. I'm still gonna try it.
Nice.
He's rolling the dice, folks.
I get it. She's going the distance.
Are you doing handstands or what are we doing here?
Not just
Somersault?
your. No, just a regular old cartwheel.
Laughing the whole time. Ha 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 ha.
No, you see, she'll actually. Well, no. What we'll do is we'll cartwheel through the first one, and then if we make the second one, it'll be a backwards handspring.
Whoa.
Does it make the whooshy sound like in Power
Higher
Rangers?
difficulty, I like it.
Oh, makes sense. All right.
Tyrannosaurus.
So the first one's a 20.
Oh, nicely done. All right. Number 2.
The dog you just threw is like, what the hell?
22.
You got it. Well done.
She sticks the landing on the second one and goes, "Ay-ya!"
The Who was that? Nancy Kerrigan
Nancy Kerrigan.
landing, where she, you know.
Sorry, I
I'm not
messed you
the
up.
skater that breaks somebody's knee.
No, I was
No.
that. Yeah, right. I'm thinking, who was that one?
Rosara, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you make a fortitude save?
Oh God.
Yeah, Nancy Kerrigan was the one that got her knee kind of busted up.
Oh, who is that? Who was that? Wasn't Nancy?
Tanya Harding.
Yeah, Harding. No? Maybe.
Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding.
Plus
Yep.
1.
Good times.
Oh, cool. That one's a 6.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least I
All
got there
right.
alive.
You did get there, but now that you're here,
I'm not so happy.
you vomit
What?
badly.
Can I at
you
least
now
vomit
have
all
the-
over him?
If you want to, I don't think it's going to bother him much. You're sickened, so you're going to take a -2 penalty on any attacks, damage, saving throws, skill checks, or ability checks for the next little while. The thing in front of you reeks. Reeks in a way that you have not smelled before in your life. This is awful. Maybe
I don't know. We did
definitely
fight those troglodytes.
Oh man.
Those were pretty
This
bad.
is way worse than the troglodytes.
Oh man.
Ooh.
This man smells like an entire like corpse graveyard.
Yeah, yeah. This is not a pretty fellow in front of you. All right. That being said, well done, Gog. You do nothing for another turn. The count goes
Great.
on. Dalen, you're up.
Help me.
Galen moves 1, 2.
You can't diagonal that one.
Oh, through. Oh, because of
Galen.
the thing there. Yeah.
Go through the
1,
wall.
2. 3, 4, and you can do an attack of opportunity against me. Do I have to do the fortitude now, or do I have to do it when I?
You can't diagonal that way either.
No?
You
Oh,
can't
'cause
diagonal through the creature,
I gotcha.
just like you can't through the wall.
Well, fuck all this. Excuse my French. I'm gonna go. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna move at all. I'm just gonna stay there and turn again.
Oh, lame.
Turn
Well, what
again.
the hell do you want me to do?
Turn. Oh, never mind.
Swinging for the fences.
You want me
How
to
many
enter
turn
the
attempts do you have per day?
6,000?
No, you don't.
This
It's a real number.
This will be number 4, but I have a high charisma, so I get some bonus ones. I'll look it up here in a second, but I'm sure I get another one here. I think I get 6 total.
Okay. That is a lot. Do you have a feat giving you extra, or is it just normal for a cleric?
I think they get like 3 per day. Plus I have +2, so it might be 5. But if I can look it up right now if you want. Hang on one second.
It's 5 per day, 3 plus your charisma modifier.
3 plus charisma, so I guess it would be 5 then. So this will be attempt 4.
Go for it.
I'm going for a 4, Pete.
Add a little T there.
Attempt. Oh shit.
Oh, finally. Nice.
Nice.
All right. You turn as a level 8.
Oof.
Yeah, wolf indeed.
Let's see. That would be 2d6 plus, what is it? Level plus charisma?
Yep, 6. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
6. 2d6, I can spell. Plus 4, plus 2. Nice. 12.
There you go. All right. You have successfully turned this creature. You can see its effects kick in. And it will act that way on its turn. Morgana, you're up.
Nice.
Okay.
Bro said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
So it's just that one there, right?
Yeah.
It's just that
Just
one
the
that we.
one, yeah, and it
Yeah.
has taken a beating.
Okay.
You don't think it's got much gas left?
All gas, no brakes.
There you go.
Whose turn is it after me?
Mine.
After you go, it goes to Connor and then the monster.
Also, Morgana, I think you're out of level 1 spells at this point.
Yeah. Well, fuck. I don't know.
You can just do disrupt. I mean, you're gonna have to take some penalties, but it's better than nothing.
That's a level 1
The
spell.
thing is, if you hit one of your allies, it's not going to do anything to them.
Disrupt is a level 0. You also have
Okay,
Ray
but
of Frost.
that is a level 1 spell. I can't do that.
No, Disrupt Undead and Ray of Frost are both 0 level spells.
Hold on, maybe my thing is wrong. Well, okay, but that also says that I'm out of those. So
The thing I sent you says you have 0 level spells 6 of 6, but you already used a couple of them, so you probably have like 4 left.
okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Or you might have
In this
only
case,
used
you've
one.
only used one.
Yeah.
But she might have used one in the previous session.
The previous session was what I sent her. That's when she had 6 of 6. She hadn't used any, so
Yeah,
yeah.
you have 5 left in your 0 levels then.
Okay. Oops.
You're gonna do a range touch attack on to hit him, and I think you got cover and and
Just do a d20 roll with your bonuses. I got your penalties. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Make it as easy as possible for you.
Fucking god, it keeps turning my mic off. I don't have to do the penalty, right?
Correct.
Don't worry about the penalties. Just do your normal attack roll for it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
All right, roll again for me. Just want to see something.
Dice gods giveth and he taketh.
You hit me right in the face with that beam.
Could be hilarious.
It's a miss. Just a standard miss, Morgana. Nothing more than that. You're good.
It would have been great if it hit me though, because it wouldn't do anything.
Fucking useless.
I mean, maybe. Don't tempt me. There are lots of things in play that you may or may not be aware of, so we'll see what
That's
happens.
true.
Morgana, anything else? Or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Good. All right, Connor, you're up.
All right, I will do what I can from where not from where I am. I'm tripping. I'm gonna move right here to that one empty spot.
You will try. Okay, you move there.
Yes.
All right, DC 15 Fortitude save.
DC 15 fort save. Can we make a reflex instead because I'm higher in that? No. Okay. It was worth a shot.
If you wave your arms around really speedily, no.
I can't fly.
More of like a fan motion, but yeah, that works too.
You
I
can't see.
don't know if you. I don't know if you saw the stream, DM, but one of our early fights, he just jumped into a campfire and landed in it, like on purpose.
Yeah, that was a strategy.
Yeah, he
Okay.
headbutted the campfire.
It actually worked out for him.
It did.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between a ranger and a meth addict. Today is not one of those days.
A lot of times it's just because they're the same thing.
13.
Negative, sir. You vomit your guts out. You are sticking.
Oh yeah. Finally.
Starting to think we may want to rest before we start exploring any of the rest of this area.
That sounds about right. So was that a -2 to attack rolls and
Correct.
and
And
saves?
damage and just about anything else you do.
Okay. That's fine. I'll take a -1 with the point blank.
Oh, if you're shooting, you're also firing into melee and such.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Nah, I don't.
It's clear.
It's in character. I know where my target is. I just hope I hit it.
All right. I assume you don't have precise shot, right? Just point blank.
Just point blank.
All right. Just do your normal roll with your normal modifiers. Take into account sickened. I got the rest.
One D20 plus.
Well.
Plus 7 with the extra thing. I guess that's a 23.
That'll do, buddy. That will do. Even with the penalties. Well done. Roll your damage.
Yeah.
+1 because you're at point blank range.
Yeah. Wait, is that also don't I also you said I also get -2 for damage?
Yeah, -2 because you're sickened, so -1 overall, I guess. We need to get you a composite longbow, man.
No.
Yeah, we do.
I've been looking for one.
It's just expensive though. We haven't had enough money. Get you the masterwork composite. How do you like that?
Yeah.
Even better.
Longbow, D8.
You'll all get there. Just takes time.
-1.
We got a little over 30 minutes left, boys and girls.
So that is 3 points of piercing.
3 points. It's almost there, but not all the way there.
I'm trying my best, guys.
You hear the creature faintly, like gutturally, say "to blave," because it's mostly dead. It's not all the way dead. Means to
We
bluff.
don't need to blave means to bluff. You were playing cards.
Those are some money.
I want God to get up like the Undertaker and just take this thing in half.
All right.
Yeah.
On its turn, which it is now its turn. Actually, no. You still have Daisy up, correct? Oh no, Daisy's like on its last leg.
Yeah,
so
she can't.
Daisy's not doing anything.
Yeah,
I don't
she can't
assume.
do anything. I mean, the best she
I think
can do
she's
is
paralyzed
step to
too,
the
isn't she?
No, she's not.
No.
No, but
saved.
she's down to 0 hit points. All right, the creature attempts to get away, which gives both Throat Ripper and Rosara attacks of opportunity.
Poke him in the butt.
Poke him in the butt.
In the bad way.
Rosara, you can roll first.
1,000 years of pain.
Oh.
The Kakashi move.
Yep. Two-handed.
Ah, damn it. I don't hit it.
Is not going to land.
Good attempt.
What about Doggo?
All right.
Oh, Road Ripper.
Too bad you don't have combat reflexes, Rosara. You might be able to get 2 attacks of opportunity.
If she had it, she would. Yep.
25 to hit.
That'll do it.
There are about 100 things
Roll
I wish
damage.
I had.
Go for the Achilles.
Right.
Give me the ankles.
6 damage.
Nicely done. That does it. It collapses in a heap.
Nice.
As your dog catches it in the rear as it tries to get away. Whole new
So long,
thought
precious.
process behind 1,000 years of pain.
It looks like the banana boat logo as it dies.
All right. Well done. You don't see any sign of the turned creatures returning back to you. You feel as though this area is this area that you are in is fairly clear at the moment. Lick your wounds. Find a place to rest. Do your healing. Whatever you can to get your group back on your feet. God, you get up after another 20 seconds or so. Give another you had it. Another moment, you would have had it. Like he was yours, except that he wasn't.
I'm gonna help
God kind of
God.
wakes up
No
and
one else.
just like scratches his head. No, what I miss? Did I get him?
Yeah,
Oh, you
got
weren't
him, bud.
unconscious. You were just on the ground.
No, you were just paralyzed. You could see everything. You just couldn't move.
Yeah, you knew what
Oh.
was happening.
It was just internal
You
screaming
didn't
the whole
understand why your
time.
muscles didn't work.
What your
What
muscle?
normally goes on in your head?
And I pick him up, or help him up rather. How can I pick him up?
I am going to use Cure Minor Wounds on Daisy. Had 0 hit points, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So she's up to 1, and she can behave normally now.
Daisy is at 1 hit point currently. I think it's a good idea for us to find a place to hole up and try to rest for the evening. We should go collect our mounts and do that. Do you guys have a problem with that?
I don't.
Just because we're out of spells at this point, and like I'm not even really going to be able to heal everybody.
Yeah, all one of my spells are done too, so I get it.
Is there an area on this map that you thought was a good place to rest?
Actually, back towards the beginning was that this room right here
Oh, yeah, that little
that I checked for traps that has that little one
Yeah.
thing in there,
Like a
but
grate.
it should be good.
that's actually where
Okay.
the mounts are too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
bonus.
All right, so going back to the mounts and resting there.
Yeah, I think that's the consensus. If anybody has an issue, speak now or forever hold your peace, as they say.
Works for me.
All right, Dalen, if you wouldn't mind moving all the minis down there, folks that don't have controls to move their guys. Everyone else, feel free to move down to that room. You do so unmolested. What are you doing as far as rest goes? Are we setting a fire? What's the watch schedule look like? What's the plan?
I think we should do fire. We should try and get as comfortable as possible so that the spellcasters can recover. I think that anything that is likely to know that we're here already knows that we're here.
That's true. Fortunately, we only have like one pathway that they could actually move towards us from, so there's really one watch spot that you really need to be careful about. But
Well, I mean, that
otherwise-
doesn't mean something can't come in from behind us.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they might.
But we only
Might have gone through this same room actually.
Yeah, but we only
Did you
have
say
2
yes to
entrances.
fire or no to fire?
A fire's probably a good idea.
I say fire.
Oh, I pick up the lantern, obviously.
Yeah, good idea. Don't lose my goddamn lantern.
How would I lose it if you got it back? There you go.
You keep that for now. You
Okay.
blind ass person. Not that.
I'm not. Okay, never mind.
I like how Gogs, when he gets knocked over, the bones get knocked over too.
Yeah.
All right. As far as watch order, what do we normally do? I think Connor, you go last, right?
Yeah, I usually go last.
I think I usually go first.
So, Morgana's cat doesn't sleep, so we've just been putting it on watch all night with us. As useful
Good one. I like that.
yeah, as useful as it is with, I think the only way it's able to communicate with her currently is empathy. So, like, whatever emotions it would experience, she would be able to feel them. And then Dalen, I think, usually takes second watch, and that's usually when we get ambushed. Does anybody want to? Dalen's at full hit points, so he's going to sit closer towards the edge somewhere and maybe get attacked first if something does come after us. In fact, he's going to
Everyone,
sit there.
position your minis where you want them, or let us know where you'd like to be sleeping.
Okay.
I'm right where I want to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm where I need to be.
Everyone's good?
Daisy and I.
Morgana, I'm going to put you in the back here a little bit.
All right. So just to clarify, the watch schedule is mostly just the cat?
No, the
Well,
watch schedule is
yeah.
I'll take the first hour. Dalen takes the second hour, or the second
Second watch.
shift. I don't know who normally takes the third, and then you take the fourth normally. I thought we did 4 normally.
I always thought it was 3, but
We usually did 4 so that all the casters could get their spells back was the way it worked.
So
Yeah.
if like the casters are low on spells, then yeah.
So then-
do 4.
Gog, do you want to do the third one? Okay. So Rosara, Dalen, Gog, and then Connor.
Does Wolf want to go on one of the shifts too?
Wolf is very injured.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think we should leave Daisy out as well because she's down to
yeah,
1 hit
for
point
sure.
currently.
For sure.
But is that clear at this point, DM?
Sounds good. Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And we're gonna go for a full night's rest because, like I said, we want to get our spells back and everything. We have no idea what time it is at this point because we've been underground this whole time.
That is true.
The sun is up somewhere.
None
That's
of
what
you
time it is.
have a good sense for it. Okay, let me make a couple rolls
Uh-oh.
and see how your rest goes.
Dalen is on the lookout for that ghoul that got away. The one that got away.
Okay,
Two of them got away, didn't
you
it?
guys, your watch, your folks, you're gonna be careful. That's for sure. Anyone on watch is gonna have their eyes open, their ears open. Let me just see if I can.
Yeah, so 2 of the ghouls got away.
Was it 2 of them? I thought only 1.
Two.
It was 2 because they went
Shit.
like separate directions.
Dalen's gonna be really surprised when 2 of them show up.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you guys have your watches,
No, I
and
don't wear
on
watch
the
anymore.
second watch,
What was that, DM?
on the second watch,
Oh my god, what did I say? Dalen's usually the one who gets ambushed.
Wait for it.
Why is Dalen on a watch if he needs to recover spells?
Because we need enough people to watch. We only have 3 people that don't have spells, so we take longer watches. What the hell is that? We take longer rests, rather, so we can get enough watches in.
Okay.
Is that the ghost of Rosario Dawson?
What the?
Donna, during your rest, little cat nuzzles you awake.
Okay.
What's about to happen? So, aside from Dalen, you are also awake to see the blue glowing form female elf out from the wall that it's currently standing next to.
So Dalen's gonna.
Knowledge rolls real quick from Morgana and Dalen. Dalen knowledge religion, Morgana knowledge arcane.
Okay.
You can go first, Morgana. Or do you want me to go first?
No, you go first because I gotta find it real quick.
All right.
That's
I gotta
fine.
find mine too,
It's
but-
simul. Just roll them as you find them. It'll all happen simultaneously.
Okay, I'm gonna go because I know what mine is.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
$13.
Good. Okay, Dalen.
Oh God.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
retiring as a cleric.
Wah, wah,
Dalen is-
wah.
Dalen is mostly sure that what just walked through the wall is
Is blue.
dead.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's not really sure if it's undead but it's definitely not
alive.
flesh and blood creature because he knows flesh and blood creatures don't usually walk through walls.
Right.
Logic. That
Galen,
makes sense.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds like my
you
assessment.
you desperately need to go
All
back
right.
to whatever dwarven Torah school you learned from.
Back to my
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna need to recite some things. Morgana, on
Uh-huh.
the other hand, thank you for not rolling abysmally. You clearly can tell that this is an apparition of some kind. You don't have a lot of background in spirits that are manifest in this world. I think your speciality lays more in the outsider type of entities. However, by her dress and adornment, you would mark her, if she were flesh and blood in front of you, you would mark her as a trained sorcerer.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait, before anything else, you hear Dalen say, do exactly as I say. Stay very close. Do exactly as I say. Ready? Get her!
Oh my God.
Okay, Dan Aykroyd.
Is that a joke or is that for real?
No,
No, it's
It's a
from
joke.
it's Ghostbusters.
Okay, thank God. Morgana points at the ghost and says, "State your business, lass."
Her voice is ethereal, and when she begins to speak, you find it hard to make out the words to a degree, just because they're breathless and they're not coming necessarily from the same plane of existence that you're currently occupying. So it's a forced, ethereal kind of speech. Clearly make out the statement, I have resided here far longer than you have. State your business.
That makes sense because we don't live here. But I'm asleep, so I didn't say
Well,
that.
Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
well, she says, well, we be all here on a quest for redemption. That's the extent of what I can tell you for now.
Dalen's standing there kind of dumbfounded.
He doesn't even know what
She
this thing is.
She motions to the wall behind her, and you know what lies beyond the wall behind her. And she says, you have brought much death to this place.
I mean, that's what we were told.
She says,
You remember why we're here, right, Morgana?
yeah, because we're going to clear this
Yep.
so that we can be
Already answered that to a
decursed.
degree.
I just wanted to make sure you knew. That's all. Go ahead.
Well, from the looks of it, there was quite a bit of death here before we arrived.
You see a smile cross her face when you say that. It's not one that makes you feel unsettled. It's one that is almost one of approval. Like, that was a good answer. Can you go ahead and make me a diplomacy check? If you don't have diplomacy, just use your charisma modifier.
Hold on.
Charisma off the charts.
I forgot to pull up my thing on my phone because I had to change the phone. Dalen, can you see my charisma modifier on my thing?
You actually have...
Do I have diplomacy?
No, but you have... you don't have any ranks in it, but you have your ability modifier from charisma, and then you also have a +2, I think, from your... something. I don't remember what the hell it is, because we didn't put the thing in there. It just says +2 next to diplomacy. I don't remember what it's from,
It
though.
might be from yeah, that one. Or Fey-blooded.
Oh, half elves get...
I think it's from being half elven.
Yeah,
Okay.
they get +2 to diplomacy, that's right.
Okay, so what am I
Alright, so-
roll? What do I roll?
+6, sorry.
Is it 1d20?
All right.
Yep.
Yep, D20
Okay.
plus 6.
I updated the thing so we know what that's from now on.
Thank you.
Welcome.
24.
Nice. Good night. All right.
Woo.
Yes, she concedes that there was much death prior to your arrival. And she kind of waves a hand in front of her form as an example of the death that had occurred prior to your arrival. She says that in the corner of this cavern, you will find a large metal cell. Some friends of mine passed away in that cell. It would be a great kindness if you could gather their remains and return them to the forest. Anywhere in the forest would be acceptable.
Morgana is thinking, and
This is the easiest yes of all time.
No rough.
Calm down. Hold on. Just good news for
Has everybody
you.
else woken up at this point?
No.
No.
God, I hope
you're
not.
woken
No.
up.
Okay.
I'm just mad.
She
Yeah,
says
if
to
you're
her
sleeping, you're sleeping.
after thinking for a moment, I believe we can do that. But it might take us a bit of time, as we may have to clear out the goblins first. But it can be done.
The goblins in this cavern are gone. However, there are goblins not far off.
Where might be far off?
You won't encounter them in this tavern, but you will on the path home.
Good to know. Be there any spoils in this cavern that we should know about?
This is why we brought Morgana.
Yeah.
There is a room that is not far from the metal cage I spoke of. If you have a keen eye, you may find some treasures.
This is good. Well, for your help and all your information, we will make sure that your friend's remains are returned.
And she fades from view.
Morgana looks at Dalen and says, "Did you catch all that, dwarf?"
All right.
Oh my god.
Humana.
Dalen
Oh,
actually had a little bit of trouble understanding her from being the fact that he was standing way over here and all that etherealness.
Ah, ye gods above. Well, good thing I've a keen ear, because I caught it all.
Very good.
I'm going back to sleep.
He's like, maybe I should wake everybody up. No, that was probably a dream.
I'll tell them everything when they awake. Go on back to your post.
Very good.
Okay, I have a
Yeah,
question.
Dalen's not going to react beyond what I just said, and he's just going to kind of shake his head and mutter something about sorcerers.
Okay,
All right, and
I have a
with that,
question.
the rest, yes. Shoot.
Is the stream that I'm looking at, is this accurate to where everybody is?
Yes.
Okay, and how well lit is this room that we're in?
You have a campfire. It is well lit to your eyes.
It's lit AF.
Okay, and where's Dalen facing?
He's on guard duty, so assume 360-degree vision. But for the most
Okay.
part, if you're wondering like where his attention mostly is, it's down the hallway.
Okay, so his back is turned to
north.
us.
Very often, yes. Not all the time, but very often.
Okay, who is injured?
Oh Jesus, who isn't?
Everybody.
Yeah, that's the correct question.
Who's the most injured?
Yeah, everyone who's sickened is recovered from sickened.
Cool.
Other than that, it's just hit point damage.
Okay,
We're out of
A lot worse.
who's actually wounded?
I mean,
Daisy, Wolf.
Myself.
Dog.
Gog?
I was gonna ask.
I've
Now
got
that the
some damage.
battle's over, do I increase my HP by 8?
You get HP back when you're done resting.
Right.
Okay.
But she's asking who's injured like right now. So, but what I want to ask is, now that the battle's over, do I take that additional 8 away from my HP for the time being?
Oh, from the rage, yes, you do. Is it +8? I think it's
Yes,
+2 per level, right? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That is 8.
Okay,
That's what it is.
okay, so with them asleep, I can see where I am on the stream. Where is Gog?
Dog
23 out of
is-
45 right now, but
Okay, can I tiptoe around whoever is right there to get close to him?
You people who are
got,
asleep have a -10 on their listen. Sorry, DM. Go ahead.
You've got the wolf in front of you. And as far as being quiet, it's unlikely that you'll wake anybody unless you like not want it. But are you trying to do it without Dalen noticing?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you're gonna need to make a stealth check against his not stealth, a hide against his spot and a move silently against his listen, because he's actively on guard duty using those skills.
Okay. Can I see Gog from where I am currently?
You can see him. Yep. He's not within touch range, but he's not far.
Does he look wounded?
Yes. Not super bad, but yes, he looks wounded.
Does
Daisy
he
looks
have
terrible. Connor looks wounded.
who looks terrible?
Daisy, the dog, the wolf.
Okay. Okay. But does Gog have blood on him?
A little bit.
Is it his?
Oh, yeah, good point. Gog, do they bleed? Yes, I would say they bleed.
probably got all kinds of
Yeah,
blood and shit on me right now.
He's got a little bit of his own blood on him, where he's been bitten, but he's got some other blood as well, some ichor.
Can I tell the difference between his and other
Oh yeah,
beings?
yeah, easily. Yep.
Okay. Okay, what things do I have to do to sneak over to him?
Make a hide and a move silently check. Dalen, go
Okay.
ahead and make your checks as well. Spot and
I
listen.
can't. I've never done those ones before, so what do I?
So go to your
Don't
second.
have any rank in the skill. It's your dexterity bonus.
Can you see my dexterity bonus, Dalen?
Hold on, let me help you out here, because there might be some additional bonuses for some of these. Hang on one second. What do we say? Move silently and hide. Yeah, it's just D20 +1 for both of them. So
Okay.
do a hide check D20 +1, and move silently check D20 +1.
Okay, the first one I'm doing is move silently.
You can type it in there.
I know, I just forgot.
Yeah.
So that's there. And then the other one was hide.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, what the fuck? Hold on, there's like an error.
Zara, you took some damage too, right?
20. So I got 14 and 20.
Nice. Well done. All right. So listen check. DC 14 there, Dalen. Nope. Thought check DC 20.
I don't fucking think so. Okay.
You are celebrating an awful lot for somebody who might need a fucking heal at some
Exorcism?
point down the road. Yeah, an exorcism too. Hang on 1 second.
Nope,
Jesus.
you're in the clear, Morgana.
Okay, so when she looks over to see, make sure he's not paying attention, and then with every bit of elven genetics within her, using to be stealthy, tiptoes around to Gog and crouches down
Okay.
over his sleeping body. Now,
Okay.
DM, where on his body can I see what is specifically his blood?
On his forearm.
Okay, Morgana takes a quick back look over her shoulder to make sure Dalen isn't watching, and then takes her finger and very gently rubs her finger over his blood.
What is this spiritual? Sorry.
And then sticks it in her mouth and licks it off.
You weirdo.
Such a freak. Good stuff. Yes, you are able to accomplish that without being detected or waking Gog, based on your current hide and move silently rolls.
Gog is snoring.
Gog's just eating boogers in his sleep.
What's that?
Is right next to you, and she also has some blood on her from where she was bitten.
Okay, so Morgana takes a glance over to her. Where do I see the blood? Do I know it's hers?
You know it's hers, and similarly, it's on her arm. Not the exact same location, but not far.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Okay. With eyes on Dalen, the same hand reaches down to Razara's arm, gets it on the finger, and then Morgana sticks it in her mouth and licks it off.
Okay.
And then, now do I have to do another check to sneak back to where I was sleeping?
You do not.
Okay, so once that's done, Morgana tiptoes back over to the sleeping place, pets the crystal cat a couple times, and then lays down to go back to sleep.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
With whatever it is,
I'm done.
With whatever it is you're doing, I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but Morgana, or Rosara rather, is a native outsider.
She's an ASMR, yeah. So I don't know if that would make a difference in terms of the blood.
Yep, I'm tracking.
Very good.
He knows me and DM know what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, no one else.
I don't, and it's weird.
And you don't need, and you ain't need to know yet.
This is good. Yet is weird.
Well,
yet happens.
We gotta add a little spice.
If you want to keep some mystery about this kind of stuff, just send the DM a DM. You get rolls and stuff in the thing, but you don't have to tell us everything that you're doing. That way, you can surprise us with something interesting.
There's no then it's no fun because then nobody knows it.
I mean,
it's much more interesting.
Hold on.
I'm just making
Hold
fun.
on. I'm not saying not to do it. I'm just saying that you could spring it on us and say, oh, that when you had to do those hide and listen checks or spot checks, then I'm just saying if you wanted to hide it a little more, you could. You don't have to, I guess.
Fair enough.
I'm good with the way things are playing out now. I like the drama of it. The other piece is we're all grown adults here, and we can keep a differentiation between our player knowledge of things and what our characters know.
Exactly, yeah.
So if your characters don't know things, don't act on them. But players can know things, and think of it as foreshadowing. Who knows what might come in the future? It might be great. It might be terrible. Who knows?
As a player, I want to know what the fuck that was.
Well, you don't get to know.
I tell you, you'll find out later.
Damn it!
Just be happy you're not the one who's getting fingered.
Wow.
Jesus, lady.
This isn't getting better. I'm not comforted.
It's too fucking bad.
Okay. Especially not with using that verbiage. Good
You know
point.
what the irony is? If we did something like that to her, I'd be getting DMs about it all night.
I would not.
Nope.
I'd be happy
Oh,
that
oh,
something
yeah.
weird was happening.
Uh-huh.
All right. The rest of your
Continue.
rest goes uneventfully. You awaken refreshed. You've restored hit points from a evening of rest. If people need additional healing from that, you'll have to make the decision on maybe resting for a full day, or how you want to make use of your healing magic. We can do that in the downtime in between. We'll use this as a stopping point, and we will pick up next session.
That sounds good to me.
Cool.
So anybody that needs help with figuring out how much they healed and whether or not I need to blow a spell on you or one of your animals, let's talk about it in general, and we'll figure it out between now and the next time.
Well,
All
How
right,
many-
good?
Well, after
Okay.
rest, how many hit points do we?
We have to figure it out because it's different for each person. Gog, you're especially different because you have a higher constitution, I think, than anybody else. But we'll figure it out in the downtime. Do we have anything else that we need to figure out before we start talking about next time we're going to meet? Does anybody have anything else we need to wrap up in game?
I'm also not sick anymore, right?
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
good.
sick and gone off of
No one is
everybody.
sick, no one is paralyzed.
Okay, so normally we're going to meet every 2 weeks. Does everybody think that might be working for them? That would be the 15th.
Works for me.
15th.
I don't have any reason that wouldn't work.
Is this time still convenient for everybody?
This is okay.
Yeah.
It'll still work for me. I'd prefer earlier, but
I would
this
too.
isn't a world-ending thing.
Oh, you would? I thought you guys couldn't play earlier on Sundays. Okay, well that changes things.
No, I said we could.
I've been
I
trying
at
to
least
keep
made
track
mention
of
I
7
prefer the
different
earlier
people,
one.
so I understand
I
that.
know.
Anyway,
It's your fault. It's all your fault.
Yeah, I know. So okay, let's just say we'll try to meet on the 15th, and then we'll try to figure out like a time. Maybe we can try to do earlier if everybody's available, and we'll figure that out in Discord. Does that sound fair to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
Sounds good. Everyone have a good night. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Good meeting our
DM,
new
good job.
DM.
Jay, I had a lot of fun. Thank you for